let's just see this is all working and rolling. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. I didn't do this, so I wasn't going to do it, but now I think I should do it. Hey you, because I said it. Hey you. Hey you, look. Hey you. Ooh, you. Ooh, you. Oh, that's you. Hey. Hey you. Let's turn that off then. Let's turn that off. Hey you. Hey you. Turn that off. Hey you. Hey you. Yeah. Okay, so hi, you're with Scott, Ganji Kid, my stream. It's midnight, it's always midnight. It's your right ear. This is your left ear. We're playing Genshin Impact. Don't worry, we're playing Genshin Impact. Don't worry, we're playing Genshin Impact. There we are. The camera looks a little bit different today. There's a tiny little bit of chuff before we go straight into Genshin Impact. Just got to tell you. Right, just got to tell you. All right, they're all talking on Genshin Impact. I've got to tell you this. I've got to tell you. Behind chat here on the screen, what's that behind chat? What's that if I just turn off chat for a second? Ah, you're yawning. All right. We'll go in the pause menu again then. If you're going to be yawning all the time. Behind chat, it's a computer. It's a new computer. It's a lot of fucking trouble, I'll tell you, that's what that is. Of course, I'm eternally grateful to our subscribers, to our tippies, chippies, donators. That's paid for that. It's got a GeForce RTX in it. It's got a chip and a pin thing in it. Yeah. I can do... Where's the box? Drop the box. It's down there. I've been getting all boxes set up and things. Look, it can do Camlink Pro 4K. 4K. I won't be broadcasting in 4K, but I'll be using 4K input into my OBS in order to create a super sharp picture, broadcast it in HD, and I'll be able to crop in, punch in, do other things, little things. I'm not so sharp today, am I? Not so sharp. That's because I'm running on the old computer still, old setup still. That's just taking a bit of time to get set up. We're set up for streaming on YouTube for that, for just chatting and looking at videos and stuff. But for gameplay stream, I've just downloaded Steam. I've got Genshin Impact now on that computer, but I need to get 2 monitors so that I can have the screen full screen and the other screen with all the chat and so I can run the stream. I need 2 monitors. It's being sorted. It's not all at once. Okay, it's not all at once. So I'm still just on the PlayStation with the lower quality image on the Mac, but in the weeks we're streaming on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, and we're streaming on that now. And you know, hopefully this week coming up, maybe next week. I mean, it's the weekend now, so hopefully the week that happens this week or on into next week, we will solve those problems of little bits and pieces. Obviously, I've got a telly that I'm using as a monitor right now, so I've got 2 monitors. I could basically move this telly over there, and there's all sorts of bits. You know, I don't want to close down this stream setup until I've got that stream setup fully working, and then when I do, I'll move all this stream setup somewhere else, I guess, and move this across. I don't know. It's a big faff, isn't it? You know, it's a big faff setting all that stuff up. So enough, but just know that it's happening, and the stream is improved tenfold over this last week. But this particular stream today, not so much. We've also got the internet working. Absolutely no kilobyte problems, glitchy stream, any of that. And the last couple of streams that we did Genshin Impact, we had a bit of a glitchy internet stream. So I haven't uploaded those to the YouTube channel yet. What I might start doing is we've got lots of different YouTube channels, bear in mind. Ganji Cuts, Ganji Arts, Ganji Kid, the main thing, the stream archive. I might set up, I've got another one called Ganji Bins. And I might use that for things that have gone a bit rubbish. I don't really want to put a herky-jerky, bad internet quality stream uploaded onto the channel, because people are looking and go, that's not very good, is it? Why did you upload that? It's not very good. Well, this is the stream archive channel, isn't it? It's the stream archive. Yeah, but I'm watching this stream archive channel because your streams are all right. I'm watching it. But why did you upload that one? It was rubbish. So when things go a bit wrong like that, I might bin it off to the other channel. So it still exists as part of the archive, but it doesn't spoil our upload schedule with quality uploads. So that's what's been going on this week. I've been doing a lot of setting up, a lot behind the scenes, and thank you very much for the new computer, basically. Obviously I put a bit of money in myself, but all the donations that I've been saving up, all the tippies, the chippies, tip me at coffee.ganji, all the subscribers on Twitch, capital K with his sub bombs, Snippies, Nigel, in Patreon, Nick that does a little chip in on Patreon. It's all gone into the thing, and you know, it's stepping forward. We're moving forward. The next thing, I need to buy a second monitor and another camera, and then I've got multicam, Back there you can see there's the chairs, the sofa. I've got multicam, I've got a new computer, sorted on the internet. Then we're at the stage where I really feel like we can get guests in. Because I've suggested it earlier on stream before, but it never worked out properly. But, you know, we're really pushing forward with the quality of what we can do. Today's not. Today's on the PS4 and on the old camera. Big face, Super Nintendo Switch. But I'll tell you one of the problems as well. I can't get that Xbox controller to work on the damn PC. So it means if I want to play PC, if I want to play this, which we do want to play this on the PC because it looks lovely. But I have to learn to do WASD and run around. And God, it's tough. So let's get back to Mondstat. Where am I? There I am. I was hiding behind Bruce, look. I'm hiding behind Bruce. So, in our playthrough thus far, we've just done a bit of the early stuff. This week, while I've not been streaming it, I have been doing my dailies.
What could happen?
Everyone's talking. I've been doing my dailies. I've been doing my commissions. I've been doing my sending people on their little missions while I'm not on. And I've been doing my spending my resin. So I've been doing that all week. I've been coming on, playing half hour to an hour, little run around. It got to the point, is there a tech genius we can hard to solve this? But no, I'll tell you what, Snips. What it is it's a one-by-one, step-by-step. You get something new for the computer. I'm just going to talk to chat now. Web browser. Where have I gone? You get one thing. Thank you. You get one thing and you set it up and it's like, oh, that's all right. And then you get another thing set up. So I don't know about this now. And I download. Oh, another thing I forgot to say is I downloaded Reason, the music production software that I use. So we're going to start doing music production streams as well. That might be fun. So that's going to happen. The Tech Genius thing is me learning stuff. Oh, I've got another big story about this. I have to, really what I should do is get straight into the gameplay, shouldn't I? Straight into the gameplay. I thought what I would do, I'll try it for another episode because I've already done enough talking now. I've done 7 minutes of talking. Another episode, I'll queue up the gameplay and just go straight in, 20 minutes of gameplay, and then do the talking. But this, thank you very much for your tippies. Thank you very much for your tippies. That's all got, you know, it's all got somewhere to really definitely go like now. Oh, bloody hell. Because you don't realise, you set up the computer and you think it's all done, and then you're like, oh, but I can't do this. And it's like, oh yeah, but you need one of those. Oh, do I? You know, it all music streams. Yeah, they'll be fun. They'll be fun. I've downloaded the software, and that's, you know, exactly like this. I downloaded the software. I didn't pay for the license yearly. I just paid for the outright. Downloaded the software outright, and I think that's a better way to do it. I don't know. That's the way I feel comfortable anyway. And so I downloaded it. It put it all on the computer, and then I booted it up and said, "No, I can't open this." And I was like, no, because I just paid £300 for that, so you were going to open that. And he was like, no, I can't open this. Can't do it. And I thought, oh, God. So what I did was I turned it off, and I went to bed, and then the next day it was okay. That's the way it works with Windows 11. It's not like my old reliable Mac, which can't do a lot of things, but the things it can do, it just chuffing well does. But Windows 11's like, oh, maybe I'll do this, or, you know, probably. I mean, the computer's expensive enough, and it's got all the bits, so it can do it. It's just, you know, I have to learn things. So whilst this week I've been learning that and setting that up, I've also been preparing for our episode on Tesla. Because on Monday, we've got Mental Health Monday lined up. That's all right now, lined up. We're doing conspiracy theories, aren't we? In Mental Health Monday, how they make us feel. But I've been researching Tesla. Just move the thing then. Did I make it go... I've been researching Tesla because what I'm looking for now, I'm looking for my Behringer monitor and output. 1, 2, check. Oh, it's not so bad. Okay. Monitor off. So I've been researching Tesla, and there's this idea that this found technology, you know, this Tartarian Antiquitech, is harvesting energy out of the atmosphere in some way that we don't know how to work it, but it was designed for that, and they get free power from it. So this is actually, like, what I've learned is that it's a confusion, because there is actually some interesting... Well, the thing is with these conspiracy things, people have already opened them. We've already been given like 10 different strings to pull on. In chat, bear in mind, you know, you've been there and you've seen it, 10 different things. I can't even begin with some of them, but I know a bit about some things, so I looked into it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this. And then when I look into it deeper, I'm like, oh God, there's so much I don't know. And there's some stuff that's got like, oh my God, really? Like, it turns out that obviously, I'm not going to get into it now, but it turns out that you can use magnetism to create electricity. Yeah, you can. You can use magnetism to create electricity. Tesla was quite interested in the concept. He never managed to turn the Earth into a generator. He didn't manage to do that. But there's a lot of other ideas that came up and things that happened. There's quite an interesting story about it. And then it gets so deep into it that it gets to the point where I either learn physics properly, which is, it's not that difficult, but it's not that easy either. And I've got to the point where I've got to the point like my limit of my brain, if that makes sense. And I think what we should do is get a physicist, an electrician, and a physicist in to explain it. But they have to explain it in such terms that I can understand and they can understand. But until we do that, like, you've got a neighbour that will tell us, MRI, exactly. MRI's come up in my research. And I was like, wow, that's interesting, isn't it? Because they're suggesting that it's some sort of ancient tech that we don't understand, but we're using it today. Like, people do understand it. They're using it. So MRI did come up in that. But the problem with MRI, it's not in my script yet, my little notes script. It's not a proper script, it's just a series of like ideas. But the reason I can't talk about it is because I don't know enough to really be able to explain it fully. I'm not, like you say, I also believe, I've seen the evidence, I've seen the way, but I'm not that, I couldn't build an MRI machine and tell you what the things are, you know what I mean? I've only just recently learned exactly what a capacitor does. But the episode needs to have that. I can't have people asking me questions in chat and I go, well, I think it works like this, but I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So I really need to learn a lot. And that this week has been heavy because I've been trying to set up the computer and also learn as much about physics and electricity as Nikola Tesla. So there's a limit, and there's a limit to how much I'll learn in a week. But what I will do is present whatever I've got on Monday. We'll talk about it, and we'll look at where some of the ideas, because some of the ideas have come from this confusion. But that's coming up. So yeah, that's been my brain this week. It's been a right chuffer, that computer, and that. So this weekend I'm just going to play Genshin Impact. Ask my local MRI tech. Exactly. I'll hire somebody to come in and tell everyone about it, but they'll have to explain it to me first. So just going to play Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact looks really good on that computer. It looks really good. It plays brilliantly, but I haven't got a controller working or a second monitor yet, so we're not streaming from that yet. Last days of the shit stream. And what I might do is I might move this rig somewhere else. Might have a second stream room, might do that. Or just move it along and away and still use it, because I still need to use this for editing. I was thinking this weekend on Sunday we might watch the film for the first time. I keep going on about that film that I made. The film about indie game development. I think on Sunday we might sit and watch it together. And what I might do is run, because I've got problems exporting it. It takes a long time and it's a massive file. But what I might do is just play it on the editing software and run this HDMI lead into the big computer. So the big computer sees this editing computer as an HDMI input. And that way I can just stream direct from the editing software without having to worry if the editing software overloads the computer at the same time as it's trying to stream. That sort of thing. As long as I can watch something on this Mac, I can use that big computer as a monitor, so to speak, and stream it. So I think what we might do is do that this weekend on Sunday, because I'm a little bit worried in the long term, if I never get that film shown out there, even if it's not in its best, it would be 1080p, probably. 1080p through the system, hopefully. But even if it's not completely finished and there's a couple of things I'd still like to polish, maybe I do a director's commentary, I talk my way through it, all over it. But if I do that and I do it on a stream, I can always delete the stream later. I can always turn off the video, the VOD. It doesn't have to mean that I can't sell it because I put it on YouTube for free. That's not it. It's not even finished yet properly. It still needs some polish. So I could show it. Let's show it. Why hide my light under a bushel? Because what's the worst case scenario is, like, I try and export it, it bricks the hard drive, I never get to show it to anyone. Or, why not just show it in its current form? We can all enjoy it, watch it. It might help the stream in some way. And maybe I'll do that, this Sunday, because It's just an idea that I had. I've done 15 minutes talking. We haven't played any of this chuffing game. So we're in Mondstat, right? We're hiding behind Bruce. And what's been happening this week that's important is while I've been playing this chuffing game, I've been levelling up. Because you do, don't you? You level up. I've learned how to do the weapons. What's my goal for platform? Netflix. Well, the goal for the film was Netflix, but that hasn't happened. And I've drawn a line under it in terms of my own endeavours. Like, it's in my past, but only by a year and a half, 2 years. Coming up 3 years now, probably, maybe more. But it's in my past, so I don't want to let it fester and become irrelevant. So, whilst I would like to have finished, at the moment, I feel to finish the film, like we've talked about before, I need a production budget, someone to say, we'd like to broadcast this, it looks good. Here's a couple of grand to finish it off. Speak to our producer, they'll put you in touch with our music department and we'll get those licenses sorted out for you. And just sign here on the dotted line, and then you can have the money for broadcasting it, we'll sell it, you know, whatever. Do you know what I mean? That thing. If that's not happening, and it hasn't happened for a couple of years now, I'm not going to... It's still relevant now. Yeah, my film's relevant now. So why don't we just fucking watch it on stream together? And it won't be the final finished... Like, maybe the final cut, if it ever got sold, would be a bit more polished, a bit more colour graded, a bit more, you know, an edit... if someone gave me 25 grand for the film, I'd give a professional editor 2 grand and say, there's my hard drive, there's my computer, finish that fucker, polish the shit out of it, please. Here's a grand, 2 grand, whatever you cost. You know what I mean? I'd do that. So it's not in its final form. Maybe there's a couple of shots I'd still like to get of games in frames, which I'll explain on the director's cut. But, you know, let's just show it. Let's do it on a Sunday where I can sit here for ages and because it's an hour and a half or whatever. We'll do it on a stream. We might do it again next Sunday. You know, we might do it regularly. I just need to get it out there more, don't I? All the people that are in it need to see it. All the people that have contributed need to see it. So, fuck it, let's just show them what it's like now. Call it a beta test. You know when they do these games and they release them early and they call them a beta test? You know? It's not the alpha finished version. It's just a beta test. Let's just show it. I just wanted to get it out. The reason you don't show it to people is because if you're going to try and sell it and you put it on the internet for free, then you can't sell it. Can you? You can't. Oh, where did this first broadcast? Oh, I first broadcast it on my YouTube. Do you want to buy it? No, it's on YouTube. Yeah, fuck that. You know, no one's biting my hand off right now. Maybe if they can see the fucking thing, they might be more interested in buying it. So anyway, yeah, we'll watch it together. All I have to do is, the hard drive is here. I plug in the hard drive, I get the computer chugging away. Because when you first turn it on and put the film up on the screen, it fucking chugs. It's got, you know, it's like a 2-hour edit. It fucking chugs. So I need to let the computer have a little think, get it all right, you know, let the computer press play, running, yep, that's fine. Full screen the bugger, run it into that big computer there as an input to OBS, HD, MI, bang, and I will sit with my little face, probably turn my face off for a lot of it, probably just talk in chat, because I want you to see the whole thing on screen, and then we'll just play it, and there'll be a couple of moments where I might pause it and turn it on and say, this would be a bit better. If I had a bit of budget, I'd make that better. Or this shot needs colour grading. I can't believe I missed that one. Quick, give me a minute. I'll just edit it. You know, I might want to do that. But ultimately, it will just be the film, you know, and we can get... At least it's, you know... I've said enough now. I've said enough. You know my sentiments on that. Yeah. I'm supposed to be doing a Genshin Impact stream, and I'm such a chuffer. I just talk, don't I? I just talk. But it's interesting talk about indie games and films and stream development, yeah. So I've also been learning about these weapons and what you do. See, that's a level 20 now. What you do is you grab one of these weapons and you enhance it. With these materials, you put the level up. Select materials. You can use old weapons to help enhance it. Like that. But you can also use these crystals that we've been gathering. They enhance it. So you enhance your weapons, and I've got my chat covering the thing so I can't see it. Enhance X, yeah. Enhance your weapons, making them better, pushing them up levels. This all makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So I've been doing that with my characters and weapons. Look, I've got a level 20 bow there. That's actually been ascended. What do you mean ascended? Well, I've been just playing this game. Things have been going up. I've been going up. You know, I've been getting good, getting better. Things have been improving. She's not got all her items. Anyway, and as that happened, all of a sudden, my world level went up. I didn't know necessarily about this, but I've looked into it. So your world level increases. I knew it was gonna. I didn't know it happened automatically. So now all the enemies are a little bit stronger. I've got stronger. All the enemies are a little bit stronger. Oh, you chuffy cat. It does annoy me, Shima, because I've just let you out at the start of stream. Come in? Yeah. And you've got a cat flap, and the windows are open. So you don't need me to be your doorman. The cat's got me being a doorman. Oh, film festivals. Yeah, film festivals requires two things. One, it to be slightly more finished than it is now, because I can't broadcast it at a film festival because it's not slightly more finished. And two, that person that does the administration, it requires that. I've looked into it. There's chuffing forms to fill in. There's all sorts. It's not just like I turn up and let's have a look. There's all sorts of forms and selection process, and can you write in 90 words? And yeah, I can, and I could have, but I'd like for it to be slightly more polished, finished to show, because at the moment I don't think it's good enough to show in a film festival. And two, like it's not like that. I was part of a team. Let's get this straight. Get to it already. Where's my big face? I was part of a team when I made this film, and all the things I didn't feel that I was bringing to the table, you know, good at, the other team member was. They were the person that I was like relying on for these sort of things, and they fucking fucked it off. They got a better offer on a film set, so they went and took it. They didn't follow my, didn't maybe. I don't know what it is, right? The one we did speak to the one, had this email conversation with the person from Netflix, and the ideas that they wanted to put into it and the way they wanted it to go was not, I said, just finished film, can we sell it? Not, do we get a budget to go following up on this team and going to Brazil and, like, no, I don't want to do all this shit. Like, what they were trying to do was, because you know what people are like who get 10% of more money is better for them, so they were trying to increase the budget so that we basically made a second film, like a different film, with more budget, traveling around. It would have been good for the other person in my, you know, my friend, because they would have had more money coming in to do more work, and it would have been good for the Netflix guy because he had got 10% of more money. But for me, that wasn't what I was trying to do. That wasn't the film I was trying to make. So I didn't want to do that. In fact, the next film I had lined up was about speedrunning, and I've been talking to this guy, Grand Pooh Bear, who's big in the speedrunning community, and I was ready lining them up to make a film that was all like that. And we could have used that budget, that Netflix. We were ready to do that as the next project. If I could just, what I wanted to see was, can I work with these guys? Can we get this one done first? This was my art vision. You know, it was about this world of video game, indie games in the woods in Sweden, my art vision. And I wanted to get that across, and then the next game I was going to let them take the lead a bit more and me just take a bit more of a backseat and do speed running and America and, you know, a different side of things. But we never got onto that second film because my mate fucked off, and the Netflix guy just was, it was almost just like he was just like blinkered vision. Like, it was like if I said anything different, they were like, right, fuck off then. And like I say, it was this conflict of ideas. I've already made the film at this point, bear in mind. I've already spent 6 months fucking editing it. It's already there. It's already an hour and 40 minutes long. No, I don't think we should change the idea. No, I don't think we need to go to... Like, the film's about Sweden, so I don't think we need to go to Brazil, no. And it might not have... You know, we might have took that money and might not have got offered the money for a start. I never got offered any money. It was like, we think we should push for this. And I said, I don't want to push Netflix for that. No, thanks. So we left it. Like, you know, we left it. And my mate went off and worked on this Amazon thing. Like, he works as a filming person for Amazon. Yeah, it turned it into not a partnership. Yeah, it turned into not a partnership. It turned into me holding my... And it's a bit unfair as well, because like, I previously helped to do the Eddie Strongman film. Like, I mean, that wasn't a partnership in equal terms or anything, but, you know, I just put everything into that, doing my best to get that film made for the film project. And on this one, it was like, right, if you don't want to do it our way, we'll fuck off. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. And it was just sad because I'd started the whole project. I'd looked into it. I'd done all the research and found the people, made the relationships, gone out there. Like, you know, I'd done it. I'd paid for it all. It was all my thing. And I was basically handing over half of my thing to somebody else for their end of it. Like I said, the good filming, the good camera work, their ideas in that, but also this access to this, you know, getting the film sold, point of it, you know, talking to people, networking, being like that. Yeah. So, you know, now I don't have that part of the partnership. Now it's just me. So, yeah, with all that said, you know, why am I hiding my light under a bushel? Why not just get it out there on the internet? It won't be perfectly finished. You'll see how perfect or not perfect it is. And the film festival will be our film festival on Twitch. Twitch is a great place. It's full of people who love video games, isn't it? They're not watching me now because I haven't played this game for 26 minutes. But it's full of people who play video games. So they should just enjoy a film about that. And if I can get it shown and get it going, like, it might take on some sort of cult status. Do you know what I mean? Not cult status as in like a big famous cult film, but it might be that the people on Twitch that are in it for a start get to see it. It might be the people that around the Twitch network like it. And that's good then, isn't it? Then I don't care if I don't make big money back. I'd like to cover the costs that I spent. You know, I'd like to cover that. But it's a long time ago now, so I've written it off. I've had to, you know, grind it into my daily life costs do you know what I mean? Like, I've written it off. So what I'd really just like to do is to share the joy with it, because I had a lot of joy making it, and I think the ideas are good that are shared in it. So there's a lot of joy involved. I'd just like to get it out there. And then, yeah, if I show it every week, once a week, or maybe we don't, or I don't know, but if we show it regular on Twitch, maybe people like want to donate because they think I've done something good. Rather than saying donate because I will do something good, maybe I've done something good, and if you feel like it, you might donate and help the stream grow. And the more money we can put into a bank account, the more I can do another one. I don't have to finish here. It doesn't have to be like that guy left me, you know, I can't have a camera now. Like, I can just hire someone else to do the camera. Like, you know, it would just show people of, you know, all this stuff that I've been talking about. So why talk about it? Why not just show it? If I feel like doing it right now, but we're not all set up to do it. So I think Sunday's probably a good day for it, because it's a nice relaxing day where I can chill. But all these days are nice relaxing days where I can chill. So maybe I'll do it tonight even. Like I said, I think I should do it multiple times. And rather than leave it on YouTube as a VOD, you know, finished on YouTube so everyone could see it all the time, maybe take the YouTube video down at some point, so that if someone did want to buy it, they could. Without that YouTube problem, because there is a problem to people like Netflix if you've broadcast it anywhere before. But I'll say no, we didn't broadcast you know, as part of a crowdfunding project, we broadcast the what do you call it, the working edit. We broadcast the working edit as part of a crowdfunding project, but the official final cut has never been seen. Do you know what I mean? I'd be able to say that. Did I pitch it to Twitch? No. Again, did I pitch it to... Am I good at doing this? No. I sent out about 100,000 emails at one point. You know, at one point I switched from editing to sending emails, because you can't do every job all at once. And from what I did get, I got a response, like a positive response from BBC, BBC. It's something I really respect. It's not Dispatches. What's it called? Storyville. It's the BBC run a series of documentaries and they call it Storyville, and they just buy in independent film and show it on the BBC. The producer from Storyville was interested, and she sent me an email, and then when I tried to respond and keep up with it, she lost her or moved jobs or something. She stopped being the producer at Storyville, so that went nowhere, because now I have to start asking a new producer at Storyville if they're interested, and I haven't heard back. Do you know what I mean? I had someone in BBC, actually, honestly, I can show you the emails. Well, I shouldn't, because that would be bad, wouldn't it? But that didn't go anywhere. And the other one that was interesting was someone ran a website. Essentially, they're a content aggregator. So they say, yeah, absolutely, we'll put your film out. You give them the whole film, and they say, oh, we also need $2,000 for this and that. And you're like, give them $2,000, and then they put it on the website, and if anyone wants to use it on their telly programs, they can license it from them. Great. But does anyone want to use it, or is it just going to sit on your website and I'm going to pay you $2,000 for it to be on your website? You know what I mean? Like agents and aggregators. If you're a big media producer, you dump your stuff on an aggregator, it gets picked up. You know, if you've done Storage Hoarders or, you know, Storage Wars or Alaskan Bush People or something, you know, if you're producing like that, you dump it on an aggregator, someone might pick it up for their channel in India or Thailand or whatever. But with my film, it's not right to do that with it, because I'd be signing over the license, and then if they sold 2 copies, they get 10% of 2 copies. Great. They're selling millions of films. It's like housing, it's like estate agents. You know, they just want to get them sold so they can get their little cut. They don't care about how much I get at my end. And I'm certainly not going to pay someone the money to, you know, that final production budget for finishing, for editing, polish. They wanted to take that out of my hands and me to pay them for that? No way. Not at all. I'm just another indie producer with a little indie film. And, you know, if I had a member of my team that was... Because I'm all cameras, ideas, talking... When I'm on set, I can talk to the people. When it's at home and it's just me and the phone and it's like... Now call Netflix. Like, we all know that's ridiculous. You need networks and people you know, and I don't have that. I've never lived in London. Not good on that front of networking, and I can't even remember to call my friends that I've known for 20 years, let alone call people I've never met before. And I get an email and I'm like, oh, scared to reply to that. I don't know how to reply to that. So it goes on the back burner, and then after 6 months I'm like, oh shit, I should have replied to that email. And then it's on the back, 6 months old, I don't know what to say. You know. You see short films all the time between events and conventions, yeah. Like, there's all sorts of outlets for it, and if anyone was interested, hopefully what we'll do, like I said, we'll show it on the stream, and if anyone gets interested, I'll give somebody quite happily, what, 10-20%? What's the going rate? If you want to come on as an agent and you find somewhere you can sell that film, I'll give you that 10-20%. Not of just the money coming in, obviously the profit at the end of the process. Like, I'm not just going to say, like, you know, oh, they gave you 50 grand for that, I'm taking 20%. No, like, I'll do all my costs, but I'll be real. I'm not going to like stitch anyone up, and I'll give you 20% of the profit. Yeah, or maybe I should just give you 20% of the budget, because fuck it, I've got nothing at the moment, so why not have 80% of something rather than 100% of nothing? So if anyone saw it on the internet and could actually help, I think the main thing, yeah, indie game companies, listen, the people that helped me to make the documentary in the first place, that I went out there and filmed for, they're big companies, but I'm so I don't want to ask. I've already got so much. Like, Tommy Palm might be a millionaire, yeah, but it doesn't mean he just throws money around for nonsense sake, and that I should badger him for money. Like, when I went to Sweden, he gave me a room to stay in, and my friend Matt, he gave us rooms to stay in. We ate on his dime. He paid for the food. Like, I was allowed to film at his thing, and I've got so much out of that. I'm not going to ask him for money so that we can publish it. That sounds a bit rich, because it's like I'm trying to run some con on him. It's like I've turned up, I've made a film. Now, by the way, you know those people who take your photograph, and now do you want to pay for the photograph? No, I'm not doing that. I just need a sponsor to help me finish the film, get it out there. And I need not just the sponsor's going to be disappointed if I don't also have an executive producer with some sort of contact. But maybe these people do, and maybe they do know these people. An indie company might want me to make their YouTube stuff. I haven't got the free time, maybe, or maybe I do. Maybe it would be a good link. But again, all these things involve getting up in the morning out of bed at 9 o'clock and doing emails and being a normal person that interacts in the world. And I'm just not like that, am I, at this stage? So if they see it on the internet, if we broadcast it this weekend and they see it and they like it, and then I do it again and somebody else sees it, maybe we set up a crowd fund and people can chip in, and maybe someone that's rich, that's got lots of money, chips in a bit, and maybe I'll get something out of it. Like, maybe someone that runs, maybe Bill Gates or someone, chips in a bit because they just love the passion and the message. Maybe they don't, whatever, but I can't live my life hoping for, these bigger things, unless I can get my shit together on a day-to-day basis, unless I'm the guy in the suit, You know, and remember, there's loads of people out there pushing their films and being the guy in the suit. You know, unless I'm like that, like, I've seen it in other worlds as well, in music and other things, where, like, I don't know if I agree about talent necessarily, because there's more to it than just talent. There's, like, often a team of people, aren't there? So, not everyone gets to break certain aspects. You know, some of it's a bit closed club. But if I want to make media, this is what I do know, is no one can stop me from making the things I want to make, and I can still share them with the world. The only difference with this particular film is I haven't shared it with the world. Everything else I've shared with the world. The ASMR road trip film, I shared with the world. I was happy. I didn't get, like, I got the crowdfund so I could make it, and then I put it on the internet. I didn't have to get a payment. I was just happy. I didn't get a financial statement of this is how much it was worth. To me, I'm really pleased that I've made a film for the ASMR community. That, you know, I made the first documentary about ASMR. Someone else was crowdfunding one called Braingasm. They were crowdfunding this Braingasm film, and they got like hundreds of thousands. I don't know, hundreds, maybe tens of thousands. They got lots of money, actual money. They never produced the film. It never came out. And in the same amount of time, whilst they were messing around with that, I got 500 quid and I did a 45-minute doc. So, you know, I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, what's the point if I won't be happy being in the suit? You know, that film festival stuff, like you were saying. Imagine being at that film festival where every other person there is desperate to push their film and make contacts, and I just can't. I see it all going on. I'm just like, I don't want to be. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Scott. Have you seen my film? Oh, it's great. You should hear the tagline. Let me do my pitch. Like, fuck off. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, I am like these indie developers. That's why I did this film as well, is because I see them as beautiful people. But I understand as well. I see into their souls. Like, we don't want to. We're not. Like, that's why it's hard for them to network and get their games made. They go to these games cons and maybe they fit in more with people that are like them. But trust me, I don't know a lot of people in the filmmaker world. But from what I do see, I don't feel exactly... The only person in the filmmaker world that I feel a kinship with is Werner Herzog. And he's never going to hear me. So, there you go. Super Nintendo Switch. I feel like I want to show the film now. I feel like I want to derail the stream and just show get the big computer on, start setting it up. No, we'll do it this weekend. Either I get it, set it up for we'll do it more than once though. We're not going to finish. We're not going to show it once on Twitch and that'll be the end of it. I'm going to show it all the time on Twitch from here on out. I think, you know, once I get it set up, and with that thing, like I said, in mind, with a view to getting it seen more. But what I won't be able to do, I don't think, is leave a YouTube VOD up for permanent. I don't think that can be done. I think. It has to be more of a, which is a shame because that's where it's going to get seen the most and more attention, isn't it? But I'll do the director's cut where I talk all over it and stop and start it on YouTube, because that, you know, and all that, the working edit, the rough edit. But I can't just let the whole film play, you know, start to finish in whatever state, even if it's not completely polished, because they'll just say, oh, I'm not buying that then. Not when everyone's already watched it on YouTube. Yeah, and also I'm not going to ask the audience for £1 a go to watch it. I'm not going to do that. I was thinking that what we could do is get to monetization on the channel. Once you're monetized, you can put things behind a paywall, like on Patreon. Do you know what I mean? I could say, right, I've done this brilliant film. It's £1 a go. It's on the YouTube. But then no one's going to want to watch it because they don't know how good it is. Are they going to want? It's better just to let them all see how good it is. And if they want to give me £1, maybe some of them will. You know. So yeah. More stuff has been going on. Maybe it's too late now. I've done 40 minutes talking now. What's been going on here, though, look, is I've ascended I've made the weapons good. The world got harder. The world went up. So I went up, but the world went up. I also learned that I need to ascend my characters. So as the world goes up, my characters go beyond 20 to levels 20 to 40. They get ascended. So I've got a 20 character who is a 20. Let me show you. Not that. Gravekipper's 18. Noel's 20. So we'll ascend Noel, shall we? Let's try and ascend Noel to show you what I mean. Because they're all going to have it at some point, I think. What am I moving about now? Let's move that. Ascend X, yeah. X to ascend. This is a pretty big moment on stream, really. Ascending my first character. Ascending, because it's not all just wishes, is it? You get what you get, and then these are my team, and I've got to build them up. You might regret it in the long run, using up all your valuable materials, and when you get a better character, you want to ascend them instead. But anyway, the point is, the world got harder while I was doing my dailies, so I suddenly got weaker, effectively. I thought I was getting my characters stronger, building up their weapons and that. No, all of a sudden I'm on world level 20 now, world level 1 or whatever it is, it's gone up, and all of a sudden my level 18 characters are feeble on a scale of 20 to 40, aren't they? So now I'm feeble again. So I got to up these characters' strengths. So ascend. This is ascension. What it requires of me, and I'm always on the wrong side on this game, aren't I? Look, it makes all your stats go up, look. HP, defense, attack, that's what you need. Constant chasing stats. It's really weird in RPGs, isn't it? Because you don't need to... Imagine a game where you were moderately powerful, and so were the enemies, and they never got harder, and nor did you. Just maintain. That's this game, really. Because whilst you start to get stronger and you beat the enemies up, and more damage, this is working. Then all of a sudden the game level goes up, the world level, and I'm not so strong anymore. I'm back to square one. It's just they've got bigger numbers. Still takes the same amount of time, the same number of hits to deal with an enemy. It's just bigger numbers. And then when I get stronger and upgrade my kit and I get stronger, those numbers go up and I can kill the enemies quicker, the world level will go up and I'll need to ascend again. And it's just a constant wave pattern, isn't it? Of I get stronger, I reach a certain point, and then I actually go weaker all of a sudden. I'm not physically weaker. The enemies are stronger. I'm relatively weaker. And then I get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then the game goes up and I get weaker again. It's like a wave pattern. It does it in ARPGs as well, this wave of apparent relative progress. And it doesn't need to do it, does it? I mean, it does it because it's how we enjoy playing the games. But imagine that it just didn't. And I just stayed at sort of medium level all the way. The enemies didn't. And that would be okay as well, I suppose, maybe. Anyway, we're going to ascend. And you can talk all you want in chat. It's fine. You can talk all you want. I don't mind. This is me relaxing now this weekend, playing Genshin Impact. If I want to do a proper Genshin Impact stream with all things happening, they've come to the wrong stream. Shouldn't say that. But we're going to run through the whole story campaign of Genshin Impact. We're going to find out how free to play and how pay to win it feels. We're going to have a look at our wishes, all in the context of finishing the game. So we've got to finish the game first before we can have that conversation. But I'm just enjoying it. Sometimes I play games and want to finish them for the authority to talk on them, but I'm actually enjoying Genshin Impact. So I've had a hard week of dealing with conspiracy theorists. This is my relaxation time. And you're quite happy to distract because we're just chatting. And if I want to do a really good Genshin Impact stream with following the story and editors and all that, then I just won't talk and chat, will I? I'll just say, this is a Genshin Impact stream, and I shouldn't be doing it on the PlayStation, on the crappy, we'll do that on the big computer, won't we? We'll do and I'm only a prologue player. It's not like someone's like, oh God, a top Genshin Impact streamer talks for half an hour. I'm only a prologue player. I don't know what I'm doing. We are getting some people watch the Genshin Impact streams on Twitch. I will say that. That happens. People, when I say people, I mean new people. Do you know what I mean? Not original Ganji Puka Warrior crew, but new people. Because Genshin Impact attracts a different set of eyes, doesn't it? So that's the same on YouTube as well, yeah. But this week we've had the new people from the Chuff conspiracy theories. And I just need a break. Variety streaming includes my chuffing. So I'm just telling you, I'm putting it in the episode and telling you what's been going on while I've been off stream. I've been ascending. But I've not been ascending. I've been saving it for stream. So let's ascend. I forgot to look at the materials that were required, but...
Thank you.
What is this?
Now I can be of assistance to even more people.
Now I can be of assistance to even more. Bless you. Well done, Noel. Okay, return. And now I can start leveling up again. And above my head, you'll see... Above the old head, you'll see level 20 of 40 now, where it says Gravekeeper, level 20 of 40. So that means that I've now got another 40 levels of leveling up. It all starts again. But Noelle is my only character now that is equipped to deal with the world as it is a little stronger. So we really officially should level all these as well. And you'll see what I mean. I'm out there looking feeble. Lisa's been really handy as well. I've been using her a lot more. Her attacks are very valuable because I'm not using Cryo-Kea because I don't like him. So she's very handy as well. We're hiding behind Bruce because I've done my dailies already. I haven't spent my resin yet. But we're supposed to be doing the chuffing story, aren't we? So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should abandon that now. And we should just mess about. And I'll do a story episode straight into the story next time. I've been looking forward to doing the story. Oh, that's going up my dress. Oh, well, that's fruity. That's fresh. Going up my dress. I have been enjoying the story. But you don't just have the story to do. You've also got... like, I've got to do that with Paimon. I've got to do that with Lisa. And I've got to do the main story with Jean. But we've got world quests as well. Look, Wisdom of the Ancient. It's been heard that Mondstat's alchemy researcher Timaeus is trying to popularise the... maybe should we knock some of these off now, since I've been chatting so much. These little world quests. Let's have a look at that. Let's talk to Timaeus. And then if they're not in the main episodes and people miss them, they don't care. I don't have to categorically... Listen, I don't have to categorically... Alright, Timaeus. I don't have to categorically be the authority and cover every square tile of space on this game in our playthrough, do I? We've already got a couple of episodes that were herky-jerky stream that I'm probably not going to upload. I'm going to put them on Ganji bins, so it don't matter. This is chill. This is us having some chill time. Hello, Citrisama. What a name. Citrisama. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Citrisama. Citrisama. I like that name. It makes me think of citric fruits. But also like Citrisama. It's like I feel like it's like fast. It's like something fast moving citric, like a fruit cocktail that someone threw out the window. Let's talk to Timaeus then. Let's see what Timmy's got something to tell us.
Greetings. I am Timaeus, researcher of alchemy. Welcome to Mondstat.
He's voice acted. They're not all voice acted. He's voice acted. I love it. Like, this game's so good. People don't realise. They say it's bad because it's like pay to win. It's not pay to win. I haven't had to pay any money yet. I haven't won yet, but I haven't had to pay any money yet. And so much of it is so good. I don't expect all these little characters on the edge to have proper full voice acting. But the lady at the Adventurers Guild, Abasoska, she's got it. He's got it. Timaeus. Never heard that connection before. Citrisama. It's like Citrisama. It's like, it sounds modern, doesn't it? Like Citrisama. Like maybe the swish of swords. Citrisama. You've had a rough day at work, but you're good now. Good. Chuff work. Chuff that off.
Alchemy
no one enjoys work.
That has been passed down since ancient times, but it is barely understood in the present.
If you're enjoying your work, you're not doing it properly. Shouldn't say that actually, you know. But yeah, like, alchemy is a craft that's been passed down. Fair enough. As far as I'm concerned, Timaeus, it's turning lead into gold, isn't it? It didn't work out for them.
Mechanisms are magical and mysterious, completely unlike the principles that shape our understanding of the physical world. If we can get the hang of this, we should be able to create some pretty awesome stuff.
Pretty awesome stuff. He's like Texan American, which I'm surprised by. Okay, if we can get the hang of alchemy, we can create some magic. Okay.
This must be your alchemist's workbench.
Paimon! I love it when Paimon talks, but I can't see her because it makes me think that she exists in my head, like I'm having some sort of breakdown.
That's right. Why not give it a go yourself?
I don't know.
You'll be fine. The procedure's actually very simple. If you're interested, I could show you the basics.
Go on then, Timaeus. He's very nice, isn't he? Very polite. Timaeus. Oh, what the chuff is this? Oh, I can turn my green things that are rubbish into blue things that are brilliant. Okay. Okay, I can upgrade my crappy things into goody things. And it keeps going. There's loads of things you can get and make. Lots of things to make and do. Together forever, me and you. I've been picking up the butterflies by mistake, I'll have you know. I didn't intend to pick up lots of butterflies, but I've been picking them up by mistake because they're blue and they flutter around. But I am vegan, so I don't really want to be killing butterflies to make myself a desiccant potion. I think we'll swerve them. Luminescent pollen. In a little wrap like that. Yeah. Character ascension materials, they're locked. But I do need materials to ascend my characters, don't I? We need a bit of that. I mean, I don't know if I'm wasting these by crafting them. Let's just do a couple because he said to. Required. I don't know, craft that. Use 3 to craft 1. Yeah, go on then. What's the worst that can happen? That's mine now. Press to view the conversion function. Conversion function? Well, that looks confusing as anything. I just assume you'll be able to turn things into other things. I mean, it looks like it gets complex, which is good, because I like a lot of complexity in a game. It makes it fun, doesn't it? But at the same time, that's too much for my little brain today. I got the same feeling as Citrusama. I got this like Friday feeling as well of like chuff it off. Like I've had enough trying to fix that computer, trying to make things work on the. We've got a new computer for stream, and it's great, and it'll be 4K and it'll be lovely. And this game is going to be on my desktop over there on the PC instead of my PlayStation 4. But it's just a lot of chuff to get everything set up, isn't it? You can always craft them back. Craft them if you need them. Stop. You can always craft them if you need them. You cannot craft them back to the lower tier. Ooh. It's better to have more of the lower stuff. Well, that's clever, that is, isn't it? Yeah, good point. Doesn't go in reverse. Doesn't go in reverse. Okay. Well, I've only done one. I've only done one. But you're right, thanks for telling me as well, because I would have probably just said everything's better in the higher grade, isn't it? So let's just higher grade them all. But no, yeah, that's a good point. I think I've done enough now. I mean, he wanted me to do it, didn't he? He wanted me to craft something, so I have crafted something. I've made him happy, hopefully. I've made Paimon happy.
All we are really doing is following the methods of the ancients as best we can.
Oh, don't tell the Tartarians that.
Much as one who uses a wind glider needs not understand how it was built in order to glide.
Well, it does help. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know you don't have to, but it does help. Otherwise, you're just like, well, I'm gliding. But if you have an understanding of the physics involved and how the materials interact with the atmosphere and the wind, and it does help, Timaeus. You shouldn't just be chucking things on your crafting tape and just letting it go hammer and tongs. Way. Wonder what happened next. I don't really know. How did that happen? I don't know. It's alright though, isn't it? Just get on with it. You're the master alchemist, Timaeus. Scholar of alchemy. Scholar of alchemy. Not much of a scholar if you don't want to learn, are you, Timaeus? Come on. Come on, Timaeus. You do have to understand. You should be trying to understand it, Timaeus. That's your main job.
The difference with alchemy is that every time I think I finally understand how it's supposed to work, something totally unexpected happens.
Oh God. Timaeus is going to have us. It's going to blow up in our eyes. We're going to lose an eye. No wonder they make you use goggles when you're doing this stuff. Where's our goggles, Timmy? Where's my goggles? Look, she's got pretty big brown eyes. They're going to have all alchemy chuffed up in... Ah, my eye! Timaeus, it went wrong. Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. I thought I finally understood how it works, and then something totally unexpected happens.
Hey! You shall have no other Paimon before this Paimon!
I don't know what I asked. I didn't look properly at what I asked, but Paimon wasn't happy. Timaeus is the 3rd best alchemist in Mondstat. Yeah, he's certainly not the best, is he? certainly not the best. And obviously he's talking to the Gravekeeper here. That's our little character, Gravekeeper. He's talking to the little Gravekeeper here, and turns out Gravekeeper's pretty good at everything else in Mondstat so far, so she'd probably be quite good at this as well. So it's got competition. Paimon.
Unfortunately, my skills are not that advanced. There's a lot of other mysterious recipes I have to research first. Over the course of your adventures, you should come across some alchemist notes from ancient civilizations. And as your adventure rank increases, more recipes will become available to you.
Okay. The next time you hear from me, I'll be a Paimon conjuring alchemy wizard, I'll say.
Why are you so obsessed with other Paimons? Do I no longer satisfy your primordial needs?
Paimonial. Is that like Paimon as an adverb? Paimonial. That's made my day now, frankly. That's enough. I mean, I'm gonna play more Genshin Impact this evening. Now, right? Paimonial. She came in riding on a star. Of course, she's better than everyone. Yeah, that's true. I don't know exactly how it works, but I fell out the sky. I'm basically a god in a way, aren't we? And Paimon is. I think Paimon is one of the gods. Because I'm only new to this game. I'm only in the prologue, but we did see a little bit of a thing. Like we did Amber's quest, where we were supposed to have our license, and she gave us this book, and it was the wrong book. It was a fairy tale book from when she was a kid, and in that book we saw this fairy tale of how the birds learned to fly because they gained courage. We learned that, and in that book there was a picture of the Anemo god, and the Anemo god had the socks like Paimon has. One sock up and one sock down. One leg up, and the Anemo god can fly, and Paimon can fly. I think Paimon might be of the gods. I think she might be in some way divine. I don't know yet because we're just early days. You know, I'm not big on the old lore. I'm not reading it off cam. You know, I'm not spending my evenings digging into Genshin. I'd like it to just unfold in front of me, son. I'm not digging into Genshin Impact sub-lore on my free time, but I think Paimon might be of the gods. No one else is flying around, are there? No one else is hovering. And no one, it's a bit weird, Paimon.
You two are a fascinating pair, I must say.
Yeah. Thanks, Timmy. Timmy likes me.
Well,
Timmy's
see you
happy.
next time. May the wind bring you good fortune on your path ahead.
Timmy's nice. He's very polite and he's very jovial. That's nice. His voice doesn't suit him. It's well acted, like good voice acting in terms of like it was a good read through. But he looks a lot younger than that voice to me. He looks a lot younger. He's supposed to be a scholar as well, so maybe he should be more less confident. That's Timmy. That's me. Paimon also has odd similarities design-wise to the unknown god that separated the siblings in the beginning. Right, yeah, star-shaped stuff. So yeah, we're on the same page there. I think Paimon is man of the pies. Are you a pie man? Do you enjoy a nice pie? Yes, I'm a pie man. Pie man is of the gods in some way. Yeah. I hope it unfolds as part of the story, frankly. I hope it gets explained. Because if I finish this game completely and no one explains why Paimon, then I'll be like, what? Why Paimon? Then I'll have to get into the lore. How can I help you? I don't know. I'm trying to look at the quests, but I can't remember which one of these on the thing it is. There it is. World quests. They've stopped being blue now for some reason. According to Dr. Livingston, I presume, I met her out when I was wandering about. There are 3 hilly churl tribes surrounding the sword cemetery in Dadupa Gorge. To the north, the meaty tribe. The south, the sleeper tribe. Valley to east. The key to breaking the seals may lie within the encampments. Don't know if I've done that yet. I feel like I've had a bit of a go on that already. But go on then. Go on then. I'll have a look. I feel like I've already done it though. Is it that thing over there? Because I got over there on that island by mistake. Didn't I? Is it that? That's the spiral abyss. I can't go in there because I'm not strong enough, not big enough, not tough enough. Now, isn't that supposed to be on my map if I've tagged it? I can't see it on my map. Right, I'm not doing that one. Explore and unlock the Tri-Seal, it says. It's a bit Zelda-esque, isn't it? The Tri-Seal. I mean, I know this is essentially Breath of the Wild. Like, it's not Breath of the Wild, is it? There's so much more to it than Breath of the Wild that I'm actually thinking this is a better game than Breath of the Wild. But it looks very Breath of the Wild, and the grass looks the same out there. So I'm prepared to say it's Breath of the Wild-esque, isn't it? But it's actually better than Breath of the Wild. But the Tri-Seal, that's very Breath of the Wild to be talking in those terms. A bit too close to the bone. When Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I don't know what I'm going to do. Everything's going to have to go up the wall then. I'm going to have to just switch everything off and start playing Breath of the Wild 2 forever. Not to be missed. The storm has subsided. Cyrus seems displeased. We'll do that instead. Talk to Cyrus. He's only over there. He's only over there. I'll talk to him. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do all this running about stuff. And then the main story quest we'll do tomorrow's stream. Because I've already just chuffed on for ages. And you can probably see in my face that my eyes are half closed. Because I've been trying to make a computer work all day. That's Cyrus, isn't it? We get a funny vibe from Cyrus. So I don't like to stand on the pavement right in front of him. I like to give myself a bit of space. Bit of social distancing in case I need to run down these stairs. And also, someone else was creeping up on us and listening in from down those stairs before. So I need to have a bit of a view on things, Cyrus. Can't be, you know, I can't be caught. Someone was down those stairs. I can't be. Someone's eavesdropping on us, Cyrus. So I need to have my wits and shits about me here, please, mate. Mr. Monocle. Your monocle didn't help you spot that truffer down there, did they, last time, Cyrus? Let's see. You're back. What's the situation? Well, there's still monsters out and about. See, Cyrus isn't voice acted. Why not? That other chuffer was voice acted. Cyrus is actually more crucial to our story. Monsters are still in the area. It seems the effects of the storm have yet to disperse. Ha! There's still time then. Time for the Adventurers Guild to show its quality. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Do you know what that means? Ad Astra is Latin for to the stars. It's an old expression. I can't remember the first bit. Through it literally translates. It's ad something, ad like terminus or something, ad astra. Through toil, through hard work, we reach the stars. It's a Latin piece of phrase. Through hard work we reach the stars. So ad astra has been nicked from that. Ad astra, the stars, to the stars. And abyssosque isn't actually Latin, so I guess it means something to do with the abyss, because there's like the spiral abyss, like you're saying in chat there, the spiral abyss. It means something to do. It means to the ad astra means to the stars, or through the stars, or the stars. Ad astra, to the stars. So to the stars of the abyss. Or through the abyss. It's weird. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Endgame stuff, yeah. 12 floors of pain. So we're not there yet. We don't have to worry about that yet. We're talking to Cyrus. Take those monsters out in the wild on. With the Knights of Favonius, we're still focused on defending the city and the area. Yep. Thanks for your help. I'll reconsider the commissions that I will be sending out. Take these as your reward. Guide to Freedom, that's a book. Cyrus, that's rubbish, mate. It's a book. It's a book. I mean, I know it's officially it's a weapon, isn't it? It's a catalyst for Electro, Sparky, Lisa, but it is also a book, mate. Like, no one ever. And Astor obviously said it differently to the other woman. Abyssosque, he said. I mean, it is nice. I've got some books that I've really enjoyed as gifts. If you get a book for a birthday and it's a book you want, like someone gave me a cookbook the other day, a vegan cookbook, and I thought, that's nice, I like that. I'd actually use that. And I've had some books like Terry Pratchett books that I've been hoping to get and read, and someone bought them for me, and I was like, brilliant, this is lovely. But, you know, if you're just handing out prizes for quests, mate, swords, no crappy bows, no books, swords, mate, big choppers, that's what we want. Look at me. Sneaking in now like the cat burglar. Hey! Just drop off down there. Sneaking in like the cat burglar, look. Oh, no, it's not really a doorway. Can't really go in there. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? 'Tis the east. Juliet's the sun. He's down there chirping away. It's our little balcony. This is, if you live here in this house, this is your little balcony. I don't know if the doors open inwards. They look like they open outwards, but I don't think they could because there's a little bit of stonework preventing it. They must open inwards, otherwise you haven't got any space when you're out here on the balcony. Come out on the balcony for your little coffee and cigarette in the morning. That's what I like to do. And you can have a look out there. You can have a look at the windmill. You haven't got much of a view though, have you? It's mainly the windmill. Balcony though, little balcony. Oh, there's little grave kipper on the balcony. Can she jump that? What do you think? Well, that'd kill you! Ah! Oh, she rolled. That'd break your legs, mate. Wouldn't it? If you just jumped off there. What do you reckon? Oh, it's a talent level up book. Yeah, well. That's even worse. I mean, I want to level up my talents, but come on. Rewards for quests. Weapons. Characters. Characters are the best thing in the game. You don't get them very often. If you wish for them, you get them even less frequently. Weapons are the next best thing. And all I've got so far is a crappy bow. I've got crappy bow after crappy bow. Oh, look! Someone's left their chest lying around. I won't tell anyone, but I'll just have a little look in it.
Is this
Oh, this stuff popped out. I better put it back. Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, because I don't want to be stealing someone else's travelling doctor's medicine pot, but slipped into my pocket now, hasn't it? That's mine now. That's in the bank. That's safe. You take that home. But do you want to gamble? That's yours now. That's safe. You take that home. That's in the bank. But do you want to gamble? Join us on the next... join us after the break when we do the ready money round. Double money round. Just finding chests all over the show, look. Super money round on the next episode. After the break, join us. Double your money round. Sorry, my brain started to my brain's in my head. I'm having fun on game shows, but that's just my brain. Don't worry about it. Here we are. This is a nice one. Again, not much of a view. Is there? Not much of a view. There's the bird's eggs. They can keep them. Not much of a view. But you get up on there and you can see. But it's very dangerous now. So, crenellations were originally defensive positions. You have a little lookout. Crenellations, weren't they? But not good for a view. Not good as a viewing platform. But then again, they didn't put a ladder up here, did they? So how's anyone supposed to get up here? It wasn't for me and my climbing skills. Whee! What has brought you to burglary? Exactly. It's almost encouraged in this game, but I see things lying around and I'm just like, swipe that, I'll have that. That's mine. Is that your book? No, I'll have that. It's all mine in this game. They leave the chests, they try and keep them out of my view, out of the way, don't they? They try and keep them somewhere safe. And I'm up there climbing around, opening it all. You'd think they'd lock them. But also, I'm quite happy to take someone's yams and apples. Apples are on the trees, so they're alright, but quite often someone's got like a box of goods and I'll just smash it up and take it. Oh, look, there's another one. See? They're all over the show. Who's doing this? Is that a lantern? Can I have that? I'd rather have the lantern than the chest, to be honest. I'm not allowed to have it. I've got my foot stuck in it, though. Lantern foot. Big clomper. Ganji the quick hands. Master Loot. Doing the... This is like when the people take the things at the end of...
Is this an answer from this world?
It's not an answer from this world, mate. It's just a chest. At the end of killing the boss and I run off with the loot, yeah. There we go. Swiped. It's all mine. Have a little run around on that. There we go. Keep that working. Keep that all oiled. I'll tell you something. Big face moment. Don't look up a dress. She's not. She's wearing shorts. Big face moment. We used to have one of these. I'm not even going to do the big face. I'll stay here. We used to have one of these. Right. What do you mean you used to have one of those? Don't be stupid. Yeah, no, honestly, we did. Not me personally. But down our local park, we had the Lions Adventure Playground. The Lions was some sort of charity group, and they built this stuff. It was all out of wood. Big wood, like that. Big wood, like that. They had a thing you could run up, bars you could swing on, things you can climb on, a big slide, and then one of them, like the Adventure Playground, out of big wood, was a helicopter. And what they'd really done, essentially, is they'd built like a shed. It was elevated, though, on legs. Shed on legs. Right, so you climb up in this big shed made out of big wood. And in the middle, there was a big wooden pole straight up the middle of this shed. Right? And it went to the ground. Big, it was like a trunk, like a tree, you know, big wooden. But it was free moving. You had handles and you could give it a twist. And on top of this big shed, as the wood comes out the top, it was like that. What they'd done is they'd put other bits of wood, like the big wood, crossing over, and it was all held on by chains. So it was quite heavy, but you and your mate, because I was a kid, you were kids, remember? So you and your mate, you'd get two of you, you'd each grab a handle and you'd pump this thing round, it's okay to say this, isn't it? Like manual labour slaves. Manual labour slaves. We were pushing this thing round like millers. But outside, what everyone else can see was the things going round on top. These wood things that were attached to the big wood pole on the chains were going around. And that was fun. Ooh, it was fun. And when you let it go, it would carry on moving. The inertia would keep it spinning because it was big and heavy. And they also, at the back of the shed, they had like the tail of the helicopter. You can't mess with that. It's just some wood on the back to make it look like a helicopter. And there was a window in the big shed. Not metal glass. Can't see through a metal window, can you? Not glass, but just empty space. They cut the wood out and it was empty space. But we'd be in there and we'd be flying our helicopter and two of us would be pushing it and another one would be yelling out the window. And you had a giant woodcut barrel. You ran in it like a hamster wheel. Yeah, that sort of, it is on that sort of level. Those sort of things. And these sale things are weird. Yeah, I don't think they would work exactly like that. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to open the internet and find out, but I'm not prepared to do that today because I've had too much looking on computers for 1 week. Depends on the wind, doesn't it? Depends on the wind. But you don't see them like that very often. You see them the other kind, but maybe. Probably not as efficient. So yeah, we'd be in there chuffing these things around, and other kids outside would be seeing it all going round and going off. That was the day. Those are the days. Playing on, and it was just like that. Creaky wood, big wood, and like you said about splinters, right? The reason they had to take the whole thing down, and it's all gone now. Kids today can't go and play on that. They took it all down. It was good, I thought, but I think someone broke their arm. I think someone got trapped in something and broke their arm, or I don't know. I think one of these great big wooden slabs, or what do they call them? Sleepers. I think one of these great big wooden things fell off, or it got dangerous. Splinters. They binned it off. They tore it all down, and now they've just got ground level. Nothing that you can fall off. Nothing you can hurt yourself on. Little ground level, little plastic things you can play on. Yeah, it's not the same anymore. They've got a zip line now. A zip line thing you can hold on to, and so that's dangerous enough, I suppose, but it wasn't like when I was a kid where you could properly break your leg. Get your arm trapped in that. I remember once when I was a kid, I got my leg caught under the merry-go-round, and like the thing was going round and I had my leg under it. You don't get that. You don't get those sort of accidents these days. It's all health and safety these days. Kids don't grow up tough like I did with my leg caught under the merry-go-round. Just having a little go round Mondstat, aren't we? We're just having a little... See, this is like, I enjoy this. Oh, there's one of those mushrooms. I'll have that. That's mine. See, I'm doing them a favour. They don't want it growing on their houses. They don't need that growing on their houses. It's causing them trouble. I'll have that. That's mine. I can use that later. Get off. I'm stuck on the house now. Get off. What's going on? I can't see myself. Oh no. Existential crisis. Oh no, that's alright. What are you doing? Power. Don't, because they'll come out the back and they'll... I've never been in this tavern. Still haven't been in the tavern. We can have a look in there in a minute. Let's get back up the wall. Who's that climbing that wall? Is it No, it's Gravekeeper, not Spider-Man. I saw a little girl climbing the wall earlier. What do you mean, a little girl climbing the wall? These walls are to protect us, mate. These are the... What's that? Is that a lantern? These walls are to protect the town. Little girls can't go climbing them, otherwise they'd just be useless if little girls could climb them. They're birds' eggs. They're to protect the town, mate. So, what's going on? Merchant billboard? That doesn't make sense, does it? What's it doing up here? Newcomers deal now on at the Angel's Share. All new patrons can enjoy 30% off first bottle of select new beverages. Is that like the tavern? If I know games correctly, right? If I know games correctly, then that there, right, belongs at the tavern. And if I go in the tavern, they're going to be like, oh, can't find my billboard. I wonder where that's gone. Last time I saw it, it was being blown up in the air by the storm. And I'll say, oh, I've seen that. I'll get that for you. Let's go and have a look. If I know my games correctly. Just clinging onto the door there. Is this the tavern? Can I go in? No. Thought I could go in the tavern to sit. I'm not sitting there. Is it this door? I thought I could go in the tavern. Yes, in the tavern. Right, here we go. If I know games correctly. Emmanuel Crankford. I don't know what Flying Dutchman is, you know. Like the Flying Dutchman. Oh, it's a boat. Is it? Or is it a plane? Have I seen some of the character trailers yet? I'll tell you what I've seen. I don't know if this is what you mean. I've seen the test run thing here, where you can be those characters, or be her at least, for a little trial. And it was sad. It made me feel unhappy. I'll do it. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you. Try. Look, I've already done it once. We'll do it again. Try this, right? And oh, the Flying Dutchman's the thing that where you spin around and your swings go out. Yeah, and you feel like gravity. Whoa! Hope this doesn't break. Whoa! And that was my 50p. That's my candy floss now. Cotton candy. That's my cotton candy now. As you go past. So look, this is character description. Ooh, Kamisato Akaya. She's got. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, doesn't it sound good? All the moves. Isn't she pretty? She's not wearing heels like everyone else. She's got little sandals on. Little socks. Nice dress. Ooh, she looks good. Let's start the challenge. Now check this out.
Whirling snow.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Smash! Brilliant. Look at that. My characters don't do that with a little animation like I'm actually in the anime. When she fell over then, you can see her shorts.
Take flight.
Look at everyone melting. Dead. You're dead. Boom. Vaporized. Dead. Ah, you're dead. Look at this. You're dead. And check this out now. I'll do my... Look at that. Everyone's dead.
My apologies.
Boom. Bring it on. I don't care. Who are you? I don't care. Oh, and I can see up her skirt when she gets knocked over and she's wearing little shorts. So that's even better. Ah, you're dead. What's this? Look at that. Dead. Completed. Best thing ever. Samurai sword. Jumping around. Ice. Because I don't have an ice character. I've been Kaya off. Ice. All the perverts can see up a dress. Best character ever. Why haven't I got that one? Cha. How'd you leave this place? How'd you get out of here? How do I get out of here? There's a button for it, isn't there? There's a button for it. That's one of the characters that I'm allowed to play with here. This is just the test mode. There it is. Can't I just leave?
Take flight.
Leave domain. There you go. Okay. So that's the test. That's the test run. But of course, if I want... Oh, you talk about YouTube trailers. Oh my god, YouTube trailers for characters. Oh my god, it gets even more. Oh my god. Because, right? Because that was fucking awesome. Right? But it's like that, isn't it? It's like that, is it? Hang on. It's like this, is it? Not this. It's like, I'll get there. It's like this, is it? Someone's got a wish, have they? Someone's got to make a wish. Oh, it's like that, is it? We did Noel. We did Noel because you get your free Noel, essentially. You get it for free. Guaranteed from your first set. So we did that, guaranteed. But it's here, isn't it? It's one of these. That's her, isn't it? That's her there. How do I get that? Oh, I've got to do every 10 wishes is guaranteed at least a 1 4-star or higher item. What? I've got to get 10 crappy bows? 5-star event characters can only be obtained during the specific wish during the specific time period. It's time late. I'm on a time limit. Oh shit, I better spend some money. No. I've got one wish for this. I bought them with my Stardust or something. So do you want to see us do it? Should I do it? I'm a streamer. I want this. We've looked at it. It looks so cool. I've just been in that. I'll show you how it works. I'm a streamer. So for the sake of the stream, I'll do a wish. For 2 reasons. 1, to show everyone in the world how it works. And two, because I'm a streamer, I might get streamer luck. I should have tweeted it. I should have tweeted my unique ID. And then I can get streamer luck. But actually, I won't get streamer luck. I'll just get the same luck as everyone else. You ready? Heron's Court. Super Kamisato Ayaka. I want her in 5-star. This is the best thing in the world. Anything, anything else, like maybe a character's still good, but this is the best thing in the world. Let's have a wish. Let's go. Let's go. What have I got? It's a crappy bow. Like, obviously, it's a crappy bow. I'll tell you now, it's a crappy bow. I don't know. Oh, it's a crappy sword. It's a sword which is better than a bow. That's the only thing you can say for that. It's better than a bow. Which is better than a bow. Like, but it's a waste of a wish, that is. I've wasted it. Gone. Down the hole. Down the hole. I've only got... They're very limited. I'm not paying any money. I'm free to play, bear in mind. I'm not... Until we finish the game completely, and I see what the entire experience is like free to play, I'm not prepared to put any money in. And then at the very end, if I really enjoyed it and think it was worth it, I might give them a bit of money because I think it was worth it. And, if I want characters and stuff and I'm really into it by the end, okay. It's something I enjoy and I like spending my time here. I'm prepared to give them a little bit of money. That's fine. But at the start, I'm not pumping money into it. No way. I'll go all the way through it and see if it's worth it first, right? So, crappy bow, that is. That's a crappy bow. I knew that was coming. I knew I wasn't getting it. So, the little test run. Whoa, that's not fair, is it? That's not right, is it? That's like you go to buy a car, right? You go around the showroom. And they say, oh, would you like to drive this? Oh, that looks like a Ferrari. I can't afford a Ferrari. Oh, go and have a little drive. Go and have a little drive. This is brilliant. You get back and they're like, oh, by the way, just to get the character, average, about £1,000. Well, that's cheap for a Ferrari. Not for a character. Like, what, £1,000? If you want to get it in 5-star, guarantee it. If you want to guarantee it in 5-star, you're going to spend about 30 grand. What? I'm not prepared to spend that. When I say 5-star, I mean all the constellations, 7 copies of the 5-star character. And you're going to have to spend that in this limited time. So I haven't got that money. I'm never going to have that money. I'm not doing it. I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to start down the road. But isn't it cheeky that they let you drive the Ferrari? Isn't it cheeky? It's like being able to go out on like one date with Kylie Minogue and then she dumps you. Kylie Minogue's international, isn't it? Everyone knows Kylie Minogue. Is Kylie Minogue big in America? It's like you go out for one date with Brad Pitt and then he dumps you. I'm never going to get that. You might get really lucky. You might. I'm not. I know I'm not going to. So I've had my one wish. The correct way to wish. There is a correct way to do this. Which is you save up your resources. You save them all up. Ideally, you want about, because you get a pity timer. So if you do 60 wishes, you will get the thing. 60 wishes equals guarantee. Average, maybe not all, maybe average, you do 30 and you get it. So there is a system. So you're best off saving them up, right? This is the way they make you drive that Ferrari even in a story quest. Oh God, that's not fair, is it? It's not fair. Go and buy lottery tickets. Yeah, it's like a lottery, and it's not fair because you're paying the money. You should get what you pay for. It's a game, for Christ's sake. It doesn't have to be a lottery. But this is the gacha aspect of it, isn't it? But you don't have to have this to play the game. I don't have to have a Ferrari. I can run around in my little Renault Clio or my Ford Cougar. I can go around in that. So it's okay. I can play the game and have a lot of fun. I can still roll the fucking thing. I can still have a lot of fun. I can still make it up to 120 miles an hour. It just might take a bit more time. So I can still have a lot of fun. But if I want that fun, I have to pay. And I don't get it if I pay. I get the chance to have it. So I pay enough, I guarantee it. That's where the £1,000 comes in. It's £1,000. On average, it's £1,000. So if you start paying money, you're chasing until you've spent £1,000 on average. If you've got enough money and you can spend infinite, if I won the lottery and I had £1 million and I just keep doing it until I win, it averages out, doesn't it? Because that's the average. You might get lucky sometimes, you might not. On average, if you're paying for it, which on average you fucking are, it's about £1,000 a character. That's far too much for me to afford for any character in any video game, even if I love it. I would go tomorrow and I'd get a Link Zelda tattoo. I'd go and get a Nintendo tattoo tomorrow. I'd happily do that. It's meant so much to me over my life. But would I pay £1,000 to be able to play as Dark Link in game? No. I do all the stuff in game. I collect all the things and I do all the quests, and that's what gets it me. Thanks. If I have to pay for it, okay, but not £1,000. A skin in Fortnite, my favourite character. I've played Fortnite for how many thousands of hours now? Over the years, how many hours? Okay, I'll give you 16 quid. I'll buy a skin, fine. That's my cool little character. I'm happy with that. I think you deserved it, Fortnite. £16 or whatever I've spent. I haven't. I did the Battle Pass once. That's what I did for Fortnite, the Battle Pass once. But that's enough money for them from me. Whatever it cost, £6 or whatever it was. They deserve it because I played their game a lot. But I'm not going to start, if they bring out Kylie or Brad Pitt on Fortnite, I'm not going to. There's nothing going to. The only thing that could make me want to pump money in is something so obscure no one will ever get it, is Victor Meldrew. That's the only thing that could make me want to pump money in. Because I think it would be a funny character. But anyway, that's another story. My point being, I don't mind that it has the gacha mechanic because I don't have to engage with it. And I don't mind that the people who do pump money in pay for me to play for free. I don't see it as gambling because I'm not engaging with it. You don't have to engage with it. But it is gambling, really. It's money for things, isn't it? I don't know, it is gambling, really. I find it a bit distasteful. But we talked before about how it was like a communist idea because some people that can afford to pay, and that bankrolls the people who can't afford to pay. And in China, some people can't even afford a computer. They can't even afford a. In China, it's different from around here, is it? So kids are only allowed to play for 2 hours a day on the computer anyway. In China, it's different. So giving people access it for free, because it's a Chinese game, giving it free access means everyone can play it as long as you can get access to a machine. But the fact that you still put money in, some people still do, means they can make a lot of money, which is kind of fair enough, I suppose. But I don't like the gambling. If anything, I would say you can keep your gacha, keep your gambling, you can keep it, but you have to cut that down by 10%, 1,000%. It needs to be not £1,000 for a character. It needs to be 10 quid a character. Smaller gambling monies. I'll let you do it. I'll say okay. It's not pay to win necessarily. It's pay to have. Haves and have-nots. That's life. Okay? So I'll still accept that it goes on. But I think it's extreme here. I think it's disgusting. And the fact that they let you, like we said, drive the Ferrari. The fact that you actually get, because most things, you're not allowed to bite the food before they take it away for you. You're not allowed to go into McDonald's and say, I'll try the vegan burger, please. Because I'm vegan. And I wouldn't go into McDonald's personally, because fuck them and all their dead cows. I'll try the vegan burger somewhere else. But I wouldn't go in McDonald's and say, give me the vegan burger, I'll bite it, and then they take it away from me and say, like, no, you can't have it until you pay us loads of money. Like, that's not nice. But understanding that it's free to play, understanding that chips are free, you know, chips are free, so I'll just eat some chips. That's fine. I'm happy with that. If I'll come in and have some chips, but I didn't, you know, chips and would you like this? Oh yeah, oh that tastes nice. Oh no, take it out your mouth. That's not out yours. It's going to cost you. That is. That's not very nice. So that's the wish system. I hate it so far, and the way I've been told that you're supposed to do it. Top tip, Scott's top tip. Save it all up. Save it all up. I've got 10 normal wishes. No, I haven't. How many have I got? I've got 1 special wish. And I've got 13 normal wishes, right? What I'm supposed to do, I think this is a good tip as well. Save it all up. Save it. If you can get to the 60 for your guarantee, that's what you want to be going for. Because they do these banners, they change, don't they? They come around and they change. So you wait for one that you really fucking want, because you can't have everything. We're not millionaires. Can't have everything. Wait for the one you really want. Like, this is time limited. So I'm probably too late to start wishing on this one now. I don't know. I don't know when 2.6 came out. I don't know when 2.6 ends. I don't know what the time limit is. But on day 1 of your new time limit, use all your wishes. Get it all done. On the new banner, the one that you want. And then you've got more time in the time limit to earn more wishes if you need to. If you get close but you don't get it or whatever. But having, like, for me to be able to do 1 wish, I'm not going to get her, am I? 1 in 60. 1 in probably 4,000 or something it is. Whatever it is. 1 in whatever it is. 1 in. Not going to get it. If I've saved up a load of wishes, I increase my chance of getting it, yeah? And that's the thing I want, isn't it? So you wait for the one you want. You spend your wishes on the 1 banner. And there's another good point. Because if you don't get what you want, you might get something else off the banner, yeah? It's better to get duplicates off the 1 banner than me get 1 crappy sword from here, 1 crappy sword from there, 1 crappy sword from there. It's better to get the duplicates off the 1 banner. Because you might get 2 of these other characters. And then you've got a constellation going. It's better to spend all of your wishes on the 1 banner than spread them out along lots of other banners. Honestly, it is, because you might start, even when you're not getting what you want, you might end up getting better stuff because you might get the constellations, the duplicates, more dust to spend on more wishes. So it works out better. You save them up. Since I'm just starting, there's not a lot I can mess up now. True. But this is what I've been told. So at the moment, I'm not even prepared. I've done 1 wish there just to show you again that you don't get what you want. But I want Kamisato Ayaka. She seems like the coolest thing I've ever seen. But I'm not allowed to have her. I haven't got enough wishes yet, and nor will I have by the time the banner goes, probably. So I miss out. So there you go. I'll still do 1 more wish, or should I save them up? I feel bad about doing the wishes because I know I'm not going to get it. But I'll go 1 more. Why not use them up then? It's purple. That should be good. Chuff in hell. Wait! This is good, isn't it? They've heard me talking. They've just given me some streamer luck. And I just hit the gold mine. I just hit the streamer luck. What's that? Rosaria. What's that? Rosaria. It's not the one I wanted, is it? It's not the fucker that I wanted. But that's got to be good. It's a character. I've got another character, surely. I don't want to touch anything yet in case I bugger it up. But I think that's I've got another character. Yes! But not the character I wanted. So if I'd saved up loads of wishes, I could keep wishing and I'd get another Rosaria. Oh, but then she becomes double good, doesn't she? Because she's got this constellation. See, that's my point. But still, that was good. That was great, yeah? That was great. That was good. I'm happy with that. I don't know whether she's good or not. It's not the one I wanted, but she's cryo, it seems. Oh, I'm a bit... If you want her, you can just spend all of it since there's nothing you can lose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. True. But I don't know what I should want and what I shouldn't want as well, because I saw the first character in the trial run and I was like, this is better than mine, brilliant. Like, I want that one. But then what I'll do is I'll spend all my wishes and then the next character will come out and I'll be like, oh my god, no, I want that one. Now I've got a new cryo character. I've not been using Kaya. I'm prepared just to slow the fuck down now and be happy with my luck. Not spend any more wishes right now because I don't know what the fuck's going on, and just be happy with my luck. That's really good. We've got loads of crappy bows up to now. Now I've got a Rosaria. That's good. Yes. She looks like a chuffing harlot. A brazen harlot, doesn't she? Harpy. She looks like a brazen harlot. She's fishnet stockings, and she got I hope she's got a top on. It's the same colour as her skin, so that's difficult to. I hope she's got a top on. She looks, well, I mean, if anyone out there dresses like this, sorry if I offended you by calling you a brazen harlot, but like, she looks quite fruity, doesn't she? Quite fruity. Amber's not going to like it. Amber's not going to like it. Amber's not going to like Rosaria. They're not going to get on, are they? For a start, she's all icy, but she's also got, she's like red icy. I thought all the icy ones had to be blue. She's red. She's got the red. Amber's red. Well, red purple, Rosaria. Rosie, red purple. Red purple. Thank you for the tippies. Thank you for the tippies. I won't spend the tippies on this, but thank you for the tippies. Rosies, but blue roses, cryo roses, frozen roses, frozen roses, frozen roses. That's what I'm calling her. Frozen rosies. Frozen rosies. And purple hair. Amber's not going to like this. Amber's not going to like this. They're going to clash on the fire and ice. They're going to clash on the colours. I'm the red one. Shut up, Amber. Amber's not going to like this. She's got a bit of a spiky crown, hasn't she? Spiky crown. I'll go from the top down. I'm just going to... Spiky crown. Loving the hair. It's got this like... it's like a light effect, like a shimmer. So it's so shiny, her hair, isn't it? Like iridescent, pearlescent, luminous, like... We've gone for the... I've changed the colours to that on the thing. Just change those colours. Look, there you go. Like that, those sort of colours. Got the colours going on the purple. And then is that her hair? Like this big patch, this thing that comes off her? Or is that some sort of headdressy attachment? I don't know. I think it's probably her long hair. So, yeah. And then she's got the necklace, and can't really see what she's wearing because she's got her back to us. She's got her back to us, hasn't she? She's got her back to us. That's a veil. Ooh, she's wearing a veil. She's getting married. She's now. She's getting married. She got back to us, and she's got those like a bit like you know who she reminds me of? Bayonetta. She's got a bit of the Bayonetta about her, hasn't she? Heels. Are they little boots? Do people wear boots and fishnet tights? I don't think you do you? But anyway, little heels, and again, it's not a dress. It's just like parts of a dress that have been torn into pieces. But like, I'll let her off. I'll let her off. She's my wife now, isn't she? She's mine now. She's not my wife. None of them are my wife. They're just computer people. Paimon's my wife, isn't it? If anyone had to be. The people that are really committed call these their little waifus, don't they? But right, let's return from this. Let's not go in here again. Let's not touch this any further, because when you're ahead, leave the casino. Right? And we're supposed to meet our new friend, but we're in this. We've never been in here before, so this is a thing we need to do as well. So what we're going to have to do is just going to have to leave here. Everyone's going to think it's strange that this little girl just come in the tavern and then left. She come in and then she's left. They've seen that. No one's bothered. They're just going to carry on with their drinks. But we need to leave here because we need to have a little look at our new friend. And, you know, we're going to have to level her up, aren't we? We're going to have to ascend her. We're going to have to decide who gets... Oh, someone's got to get cut from the squad. Someone's got to get cut from the squad. No. Gravekipper, your position's under threat. Where are we going to do it? Where are we going to do it? We can't do it behind these houses. It's too creepy and weird. It's too creepy and weird to do it behind those houses. They never let me in the Adventurers Guild. They'll only talk to me from the outside of the Adventurers Guild. But Somewhere a bit picturesque. Oh, I'll tell you what we like to do with our new characters. We like to have them in the hands, don't we? Our new characters, we like to do from the hands. So let's get to the hands. Alright, Anthony. Pretending he hasn't pissed himself. Of course, there's no way else will you stand in the canal, Anthony. Oh, I'm picking up the coins because my sister throws them in there. Yeah. Or did you piss yourself? And you want to make it look like you haven't pissed yourself. So you stood in the fountain. Ha! I'm all having fun in the fountain. No, you pissed yourself. You made it look like you didn't because you got all water from the fountain. And hey! But actually, Anthony, we know what your game is, mate. Anthony Pissy Fingers. Right. Let's get up here. I have a world request then, but because I don't know what's going on, I'm not answering any world requests. Happens a lot though. I don't know how to turn it off. There's the statue up there. There's a correct way and a sort of adventurous way into the statue. So this is the adventurous. We don't mess with no steps. We just climb up the walls, don't we? Did you see that little girl climbing up the wall of the inner citadel the other day? Yeah. It's supposed to be secure, isn't it, that wall? Isn't it? Isn't it supposed to repel invaders? Well, I saw a little girl climbing up there the other day. I have to put some barbed wire up that. So here we go. Team leader, Grave Kipper. Let's get you up there. Let's get you up there. This is almost like it was made for people to play on. And those kids climbing on that statue. Get the kids off that statue. They'll hurt themselves. Get them off that statue. Come down from there, you. Does your mum know you're here? No. Don't fall. You will hurt yourself, Grave Kipper. Don't fall. You have to do Inspector Gadget. No, it's the careful walk. The careful walk. Just careful. Just nice and chill. Nice and chill. It's nice and chill. Careful walk. There we go. In front of the cathedral. Is she a nun? Oh, is she a nun? Oh, that would be nice. I like to do it on this. This is our little. I like to be up here, but yeah, the cathedrals. If she's a nun, we'll go in the cathedral. Yeah. Is she a nun? Sexy for a nun, isn't she? There's a sexy nun hanging around down there with heels and like. I've never seen a nun in like Baby Jane high heels, but. Sexy nun. Nun is one of those sex costumes, isn't it? For when they do the... You know when they do the sex costumes? They do them. You can dress up as something and it's like for sex. Nun is one of them. I don't know why, because like nuns... Out of all the people, nuns aren't... They're not known for being into that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. They're known for being prudish, if anything. So... I don't know why they do a... And the other one's schoolgirl, isn't it? They do nun and schoolgirl. But again, schoolgirls are not known for that. Look, here she is. Look. Now, I'm not saying she's sexy as such, but I don't think the footwear and the cut of the gown... I think the gown should be a little longer. I think the footwear is just a little bit... I suppose it's not going... I mean, they're like going out shoes, though, aren't they? Anyway. Sisters... We're like sisters, aren't we? You're in white, and sorry, I didn't mean to knock you over. You're in white, and I'm in white. So her shoes seem a little more modest in white. Maybe I'm wrong about the shoes. She just looks a little bit fruity. Victoria, get me up there. Get me up there. And I saith unto thee, thou art naughty. Thou art very, very naughty. And God saith unto you, if thou art naughty, thou shalt be saved. She's not like the others. Oh, there we go then. Right, so, main bit of the church. Here we are. I saith unto you, thou art naughty, but thou shalt be saved. And thou camest to the grave kipper, and thou did lift her up. Paimon did, and Paimon did saith unto thee, O lovely Paimon, thou art so great, won't thou be my mate? And Paimon was sent to us from the heavens. Let us all sing now a song for Paimon. O Paimon, There's nothing here to climb on. But you wouldn't need to climb on things because Paimon, they gave you wings. Paimon. I'm going off on a tangent about Paimon. We've got a new character. Right, so this is new to me now. I need to open the menu again. Right. Team selection menu. It's one of these. And it's party setup. I thought party setup might be when you put streamers up and you get the drinks out. You don't just keep the drinks like you normally do in your house. In your house, the drinks are normally in cupboards. But now you get the glasses out and they're all on the side now, all the bottles. Get all the bottles out. Don't leave them in the cupboards. In normal people's houses, they put the drinks in the cupboards. They're used to it. But for a party, we want them all out. Why? Like, my neighbours and guests, they can just use where are the glasses? They're in the cupboards like your house. Just try opening the cupboards. You'll find them. You don't need me for prompts. You'll be fine. There's no tutorials here. When I have people, like, I'm one for this. Like, when people come around, they say, oh, do you mind if I have can I have a glass of water? I'll say, well, absolutely. There's the fridge. There's the cupboards. That's the kitchen. You just go for it. And they're like, where's the, and I said, just find it. Like, you know, it's not like a Inspector Detective Gadget, is it? I haven't hidden them. They're going to be in one of them, aren't they? There's not that many. I haven't got 20 cupboards. I'm not Elon Musk, am I? I haven't got a walk-in pantry. Elon Musk, he probably has a robot fetch his butter like chuffing Rick and Morty. I'm not Elon Musk. I've just got 5 cupboards, mate. It's in one of them. Get it yourself. Paimon's here now. Paimon's here. Party setup. So it's not that though, is it? It's not put the music on. Is it? Party setup. Put the music on. Open the windows. I don't know why I open the windows. Like a bit of air flowing. Because we're going to have guests. Don't want them to smell my smell. Party setup. Open the windows. Do the streamers. Get the drinks out. Probably cook party food. These days with the COVID, we don't bother putting peanuts in a bowl because no one wants to touch each other's peanut fingers. So, party food out in bags. Individual bags. You all get your own bowl and you just individually have some crisps in your bowl. Party food's out. Vegan burgers on the barbecue. Party setup. But no, it's this, isn't it? It's this. Now we've got a real problem. I can't think of who needs to go. Who needs to go? Like, it can't be Gravekeeper, can it? Because that's our main character. And although I find the Enema, such a gracious host. Look, they're people who know me. They're people I know. That's why they're in the house. So we can go. Like, they've got their own house. They've got their own cupboards. It's not like it's. I'm not one of the fucking Kardashians, am I? I'm not hosting an event or anything. It's just a normal person like me in a normal house like theirs. What's wrong with just getting your own drink? If it's something I don't want you to mess with, I'll do it. No, if you just want to get a drink, you don't have to ask me. Just go, just do it. Just do it. Don't worry. I'm not going to use whatever you want out of the fridge. If you want a sandwich, if I catch you making a sandwich, that's fine. There's no catching anyone here. We're normal people. What's mine is yours. So don't expect me to get off my arse and do you a drink. Aren't I tired of Lisa's comments? Nah. She's so useful though. The electricity, it blows people up. But that is more useful because I don't have a cryo on the team. So maybe she's the third wheel here. Noelle is our only shield maiden, isn't she? She creates that shield. And she's got a big chopper. Big chopping sword. So I'm very happy with Noelle. Amber is like top bins. Amber's the best character in the game. I know there's people here who've played the game before. I know there's people here who understand the game better than me. But understand this. Amber is the best character in the chuffing game. Her fire arrows can set things on fire. So unless you're going to provide me with some of the fire starting abilities, until we see fire from any other character, there may be other pyro characters, I don't know. I assume there will be, but I'm not that interested. Even then, they've got a hard run because Amber's got range. She can shoot those arrows from distance. Plus, she's the guiding champion of Mondstat. So don't let anyone ever tell you Amber's surplus to requirements. She's the respect Amber, respectable Amber mains. Like Amber she's a main character. It's not just me saying it, and it's not just people who main it or choose to. They don't have a choice. None of us have a choice. You meet her early, don't you? You meet her first off. She's like, there. Hello, I'm Amber. You've known her for the longest. She's got her own little quest line. She's the gliding champion of Mondstat. That's not for nothing. She's one of the knights of Favonia. She's top brass, isn't she? No else, just a little maid or what have you. Lisa's, I want to say a witch. But I don't know what she is. I want to say a witch. I'm the Gravekeeper. I fell out the sky. Amber's the main one. Out of everyone in our group, our party so far, she's the only one who's got any authority. She's a Knight of Favonius. She's the Pyro, exactly, the Pyro. And Pyro's big for me. I like setting things on fire, just in a normal day-to-day life sort of general setting. I don't get to do it very often. It's always dangerous. Don't play with that. What have you done there? Get back here. Somebody get the fire extinguisher. Like, you know, I'm not always able to do it in real life. It's dangerous. But when you get to do it on games, me and my sister play Fortnite, right? And bless her. Now I'm on the PC. Soon next week we're upgrading, aren't we? We're going to be playing on the PC. I can use the WASD keys now and the mouse. But I've been playing on Fortnite on my Nintendo Switch. So bless me. My little Nintendo Switch. I like it because I can take it in the garden and just play it like that. Not handheld. But it doesn't make you the best at Fortnite. In fact, you're pretty shit at it. Not you, me. But I don't mind. I have fun. I chat to my mates. We're on the headsets. That's what it's about for me. Having a bit of a run around and fun. Because it's free, anyone can put it on any system. Nobody has to get heavy. We're not going down. We're not in a guild. We're not, you know, we haven't got mains or anything. We're just playing a bit of Fortnite from time to time. And some of them are even chuffing non-gamer people. And you can just put Fortnite on your system and just talk to us through the headset. You know, it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to be a big gamer. We're just having a little get together. It happened throughout the lockdown. We played a lot of it. And I was playing Fortnite on season 2 as well. Like, was it season 1, chapter 1, season 2, or whatever. I was playing Fortnite from the early days because I was interested in it. So I've had it there. Yeah, got it. I play it on the Switch. My sister now, she is on the PC. And she's got herself into it's only the pubs, the pickup groups, duos, but she's in the top 500 of Europe. Oh, my tummy's making a rumble. That means it's nearly dinner time. We're in the top. She's in the top 500, not of arena, not like that, but on the Fortnite tracker thing that she uses. I think it's called FortniteTracker.com. In the mode she plays, no build, duos, pickup groups. She's in the top 50, 500, whatever. She's got this MMR rank or whatever. She's got a rank and it's 400 and something. She's got that. Honestly, she's good. So she's into Fortnite. She's like pushing, and I don't know if the end game is for her to play competitively, but I think she'd prefer it if I was a bit better because I play on the Switch. So now I've got that computer. I'm supposed to be learning the WASD keys, right? This is all coming around to what I'm saying about Amber though. I don't want to do that. What I want to do, I quite like on Fortnite, is you get in a car, right? You smash a little bit of a wall at a house. You get in a car, you drive the car in the living room, and then you smash up the car and you shoot it with your gun. The whole thing goes up, boom. And the whole house is on fire, and then you can loot it really quickly because all the stuff just falls to the ground. But also, you get to watch it burn. So I like on Fortnite the fact that you can just, you know, explosively destroy the environment. I like all the explosive weapons. That's my bag. I'm a bit of a sniper. I'm a bit of a, you know, if you want me to play seriously, I'm a bit of a sniper, but I'm really a grenadier on Fortnite. All right, tummy. If you're going to hear my tummy rumbling, what am I going to be able to do about it? Nothing, unless I eat foods. But you can't eat it on stream because it's like rude. But there was a whole thing where people did social eating as a whole thing. I don't know. Look, anyway, grenadier. So Amber's my grenadier. She's my long-range bombs. She's my blow things up. She's my set things on fire. She also provides distraction with Go Go Gadget Bunny. So, Amber's got to stay. She's essential. She's the main character, really. The Gravekeeper is here, like the little adventurer, the little, what's she name, the traveller. You're supposed to think she's the main character. She's not really. You play as her first, but she's not really. She's here experiencing this world. But really, this world is Amber's world. isn't it? We're here going on a little quest, on a little journey. It's Amber's world. Amber is destined to become the Grand Archmage, or whatever they call it, at the top of the tree. Jean's standing in. Jean is only acting Arch-Chancellor, or whatever it's called. She's only acting Arch-Chancellor. Amber is young. Amber's got a journey to go on. Amber is the main character. And by the end, I hope she's in charge of Mondstat. I think by the end, she shouldn't just be the gliding champion of Mondstat. She should be the head of the knights, the Archmage, Grandmaster champion of Mondstat. Amber. So she's got to stay. She has, hasn't she? She's the main one. She's got bunny ears, for Christ's sake. And if you're playing the game, you get her early, you're levelling her up, aren't you? So I suppose, at what point do you bin her off? Because I've already levelled her up. Like, well, they're all levelled, but she should be one of the highest level characters because I've had her the longest. Oh, no. Is it Lisa or Noel? Noel. It's Lisa, isn't it? But I'll tell you what, while I've been playing off stream this last week, Lisa's been the most useful character. Out of them all, bar none. Area of effect damage. Useful. Electricity against enemies that are wet. Or enemies that are made of wet. Or made of fire. Useful. We can deal with that, I suppose, with the same skills. Look, Amber, stop it. Amber's telling me already. She's saying, I don't like, who's this? She's saying, Amber's saying, oh, Amber, just look, don't be rude. Who's that? She looks a bit, she's dressed a bit like a hussy. Amber, you've got short shorts on, Amber, as well. So, you know, she's dressed like a hussy. She don't like her. She's got this is what happens as well, isn't it? New member of the group. Yeah, oh, I don't like her. The eyes start going, oh, don't like her. Amber doesn't like her. Now look, she's sad. You've made her sad, Amber. See, this is a problem, isn't it? How are we going to have these two in the group together? Maybe Amber has got to be swapped out because Amber don't want to go on. I'm not going on an adventure if Rosie's come in. Can't we take Lisa? Lisa's great. We've been working with Lisa. She's been great. We've been having fun. I'm not going if we're taking Rosie then. I'll stay here with Lisa. Yeah, but Amber, we need a full squad. No, I'll stay here with Lisa. Why don't you take Kaya? He's also Frozy. Frozy and Rosie. Frozy and Rosie. Rosie Frozen. Why don't Rosie Frozy and Kaya Frozy? Why don't you two go off together? All right, Amber. Look, don't get cross. You're the most important one, Amber. Yeah, well, if I'm the most important one, why don't you listen to my opinion? All right, Amber. I do listen to your opinion, but we need a blend. We need a mix, Amber. Different strokes for different folks. Different people for different jobs. You know, you're needed, Amber, because you're but we want to try and get a cryo in the team. Kaya's not been in the team because you didn't want to stand next to him, Amber. Yeah, that's right. Amber didn't want Kaya in the team. That's right. I didn't. Well, to be honest, it was me. I didn't like what Amber was stood really close to him when she met him and she was talking to him, and I was like, get away. Kaya was being mean and condescending, wasn't he? So he got himself binned off because he was mean, condescending, and he was standing too close to Amber. So he's not in the team. So we do need Amber. We do need a cryo. We've been looking out for one. We've been hoping to get one. And this has been great luck. I thought you wanted Kamisato Ayaka. Yeah, I did want Kamisato Ayaka. But this is still great luck. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth, Amber. We get what we get. We don't choose sometimes. You know, we don't choose. It's still good luck. I think it's bad luck because we could have had good luck and got Kamisato Ayaka. But instead we've got Rosaria. I think it's bad luck. You see, she's upset. You're making her... You can see in her face, Amber. You're making her upset. She can hear you, Amber. And do you know what, Amber? The more you are mean, the less I think that's... You know, maybe you should stay home. If you're going to be mean, Amber, maybe you should stay home. The more you're being mean, the less I... You know, it's not like you, Amber. You're not the sort of person to be mean about other people, Amber. You're so very positive all the time, Amber. It's not like you to be mean about people. Well, I get a bad vibe from her. I think, Amber, you're doing it again. Look, can you not just give her a chance, Amber? For me. Amber, can you do it for me? Can you try and get on for me? Can you give her a chance? Let's try and wipe the slate clean, Amber. Let's not go in with preconceived ideas, Amber. Can you give her a chance for me? Well, can she put a proper pair of trousers on then? Amber. Amber, you've got the shorty shorts on as well, remember? She looks like a harlot. Me personally, I find this a bit... Like, honestly, it's getting a bit now, these clothes. A bit, like, they should give you options, yeah? You can always put her back if you don't like it. That's true, I can swap them back. Yeah, but it's not me that's got the issue with it. I'm fine with it. I'll put them to, you know, I'll just mix and match the characters. I'm only playing a computer game. I'm fine with it. It's Amber that's got the problem. Isn't it? It's Amber that's got the problem. And we're not putting about, she's in the squad now. I've got her. She's in the squad. Nice, Rosaria. What I find so strange, though, is that it is, like, maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a bit of a prude. I don't know. But they are quite, you know, dressed, aren't they? I mean, or half dressed, or I don't know what you'd call it. She's quite. It's almost like a pop star or something, isn't it? She's a bit like that Lady Gaga, isn't she? That Lady Gaga. She's a bit like that. Poke your eye out. Poke your eye out. Poke your eye out. Yeah, just a bit like that. All right, we'll swap her in then. I know you want to see her. I know you want to see her. Who's going? Lisa. We're swapping Lisa. Lisa's the most grown up. She's the one that will take it. I don't mind, Lisa says. Lisa's fine with it. I'll stay in. I've got some work to do on my library anyway, so I'm busy anyway. So it's all right. I don't mind, Lisa says. Very gracious of you, Lisa.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Ooh. And doesn't she look strong? And I'll tell you what I like. Oh, there's my face gone. Battery switch. I'll tell you what I like. I like the fact they're red. Aren't they? They're like a team now. Just the Gravekeeper. The Gravekeeper's the main one, though. She's the leader. She's the lead singer. So it's quite normal for the lead singer to be the main one. Oh, not the table. It's quite common for the lead singer to be slightly different, isn't it? To be dressed different. Rosaria's... It's her skin tone's different as well. Grey. It's like grey. She's a bit special, isn't she? She's a bit special. I like her. She's got grey skin. It's a bit different. Yeah, it's a bit like a backing band, isn't it now? Baby metal. They look like baby metal. So there they are, the whole band. It's a shame that in the game they can't all be out at the same time. Are you ready? It's a shame they can't all be out at the same time. Right, let's have a look. In the church. First time ever. Live tonight. Sold out. For the first time ever. Making her first public appearance. In Mondstat. Ladies and gentlemen. May I present... They don't do that in the church, do they? Do they big up the priest before they come in? In the red corner. Weighing in at £500. He's had a bit of a chat with God. And he's ready to serve the message to you. Here is your favourite sister of mercy. Amber. Yeah. Amber, come on. We said about this, don't we? Oh, but I wanted to come out. Amber, you can come out in a minute. Amber, Amber, you can come out in a minute. We've got someone new to look at. There she is. She's taller, isn't she? Strong. Quite striking. A bit of the Chun-Li's about her. Oh. It's a fucking knife. She's got a knife. Danger. She's got a knife. And she's got like scratchy hands, scratchy claws. Staring out with one dead eye. The hair there tumbling over her face, hiding it. She's got darkness in her soul. But she's a nun. What's that? It's a little pose. Little fingers, little metal things on her fingers. Dangerous, sharp, spiky. And that's her veil. Oh, I see, it's her nun's veil, look. But they've cut it all and made it like some sort of mad goth thing. She's the Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper's happy with this. What's that blue stone on the back there? A little homage to the Anemo gods. A little blue stone on her back there.
Except overtime.
What is she, like an assassin? Everything's negotiable except overtime. Look at her. She's the new one. Hasn't ripped anyone's face off yet. Hasn't ripped... I like that stained glass in the background there. Hasn't ripped anyone's face off yet. But certainly looks like she could certainly remove... Well, at least an ear. Certainly she could take off an ear without thinking. Pulls a knife out of nowhere. Spiky fingers. And then there's this wimple. And I mean, this is a bit weird to me. It strikes me a bit strange in Mondstat. Because Mondstat's not the real world, is it? We're in this world. But they've got cathedrals and nuns. And they've got gods. But their gods are different. They're like the animo gods. But she does quite a bit of posing there. She's quite good on the old posing. Little boots, aren't they? They're little boots. Little boots with like a little diamond insignia wrap round thing. She's cool. She's cool. Yeah, so they've got this cathedral, but they don't have God. But they've got all the things like Christians have, like pipes and cathedrals and stained glass. It's almost like Christianity or Catholicism. But then their gods are out in the field and they've got those towers for the gods and it's the animo god and that. I don't know where this cathedral fits in and how. Like, theologically. Every character except the main character, yeah, the traveller, has a vision. It's a gem that lets them control the elements, right? It's a vision.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest.
So why is hers the wrong colour?
Life in Mondstadt is all about,
oh,
isn't it?
She's icy, but she's dressed in red. She's like a complex character, isn't she? She's like a conflict. You'd think she'd be a pyro. And if not a pyro, then something to do with knives. But no, she's an icy. Icy, right. And I said unto thee, let us see thy walk. Oh yeah, we can catwalk it down here, look. Oosh. Someone new in the game. Let's catwalk. Vogue. Strike a pose. There's a little run.
Run along. This isn't a conversation for children.
Run along. This isn't a conversation for children. All right, leave it. Just watching our new character run. Quite pleasing. She's got a bit of a sway to her, hasn't she? And that little wimple bobbing up and down. Doesn't look exactly like watching a real person because that wimple like elongates the head shape and comes down past the shoulders. It's interesting. I'm watching the character run. Don't ask too many questions, kids. Not in church anyway. You don't know what kind of answers you get. Yeah, she's cool. All right, let's see some action. This is probably the most appropriate place for it. It's church, after all. Let's see some action. Right. What are my buttons? That's jumping. Whoa! What's that? She's got a staff. Pointy staff. Didn't expect that. Expected her to use knives, frankly, because she alluded to knives earlier, but... Ooh! Because the pole arm, of course, is useful for keeping people at bay and giving them a bit of a poke. So if you hold it, you do like... But that's more like Street Fighter 2. That's Eddie Honda. Isn't it? Eddie Honda in Street Fighter 2 or Chun-Li. She's very Chun-Li-esque. So that's that. I don't know what a special move is because I can't do it yet. The big one. But I can do this one, can't I? It's cool. It's cool. But check me out, right? The other lady, Kamisato Aituato, maybe it's on the special when you do the special, she had an actual animation thing. Like I was in an anime and it was close up on her face and she went, and then it happened. Like, I hope that she gets a bit of one of those as well because, like, come on. Let's be fair. Let's be fair to everyone around here. But that looks cool. It gets you there. Does some freezing stuff, I guess. That looks cool. Right, what else are we going to have to do to her? It's like getting a new doll. It's like you collect dolls. And I'm not being mean about this. Same thoughts I used to have with FIFA. I played FIFA a lot. And it's like my Birmingham team were like my little collection of dolls. Like my little action men. Like my little He-Men. And I'd get a new player for my team. And he'd be like my new doll. Oh, let's dress him up in my new Birmingham kit. Let's give him the right football boots. Let's make sure he's got the right football boots on. Now he gets in the team. Let's see him run around. Yeah, my new doll. She's going to have some work done on her, isn't she? She's going to have to get some artifacts, some weapon upgrades, and we're going to have to level her the chuff up. That's what we've been saving these big chuffing books for. Boom. No messing. Boom. Not even messing. Still not messing. Haven't even thought to start messing yet. All the way. I probably don't want to... Do I want to... I wonder, do I want to ascend her, not knowing if she's a character that I want to keep? You know, because I can't use everyone all the time. Maybe I should ascend the main character, Amber, first, before I ascend her. We're going to do some ascending today, you see. Let's have a look at Amber. What's Amber at? Can't see because my face. Good old face, always in the way. Well, it's my own face, I need it. So, I'm going to need that. You're going to need that, that's your face. Take that, pop that in your bag. You'll need that for later. In my bag? Can't put your face in your... What have I done? Oh, no. Okay. But your face, though. You need that. You need that. Keep that. That's yours. That's in the bank for later. That's yours. Keep that. Level 18. Okay, she's level 18. So she's going to suddenly... It's like your birthday, Amber. It's a little bit like your birthday. Level up. 19. Yep. Thank you very much. And... I'll just use the little books just to push it to the max. Yep. There she goes. And now I can ascend Amber. Ascend. First one. I think, did we do the other character before? I think I've done one other character. I think I did Noelle, didn't we, at the start of stream? I've got those items. I've got one of those red items. Only one. Of that red thing that I need to ascend her with. Only one. So I need to be careful about this. Hang on. Return. We found out earlier that we can make them through alchemy. But I just want to see if I need it for Gravekipper. So let's do the same thing for Gravekipper. Let's level up Gravekipper. Let's use these because I've got loads of them. Thank you. Confirm. Yeah. So it's done the Gravekipper. Now let's have a look at the Ascension. And is it the same materials? No, it's different materials. Okay, so we'll ascend them both. It's an Ascension party. It's an Ascension party. It's time to blow those whistles. It's time to get your horns. Blow your horns. Blow your whistles. I'm stopping the music. Let's ascend. I didn't really stop any music. I was just turning a phrase. Slitting wind. That sounds rude. What's going on? Slitting wind. Slitting wind. That sounds rude. In the UK, you can use the word slit as a derogatory sort of rude terminology for... well, I don't want to say it now because it sounds rude, but a lady's nether regions. The nether parts, you could say that. And wind, it's like gas that comes out your bum, isn't it? When you do a fart, it's like wind. So slitting wind. Anyway... I've got... Is that a new talent? Oh, a new talent. That means like a new attack. Yes. This is the way to play the game. Now we're cooking with gas. Or slitting wind. So that's mine. That's that. Just the first ascension. I should send everyone past 20. Okay. Everyone will get it. Not Kaya, though. Obviously not Kaya. Because... You know, Kaya's a bit of a chuffer, isn't he, really? Bit of a condescending, rude chuffer. So Kaya can stay at level 1. Not everyone. We've got a new Chrome, what do they call it? Cryo. So we don't need Kaya anyway. So Kaya's staying at 1. Amber didn't like Kaya. I didn't like Kaya. So we'll send them all. Amber, time to ascend. This is big for you, Amber. This is big for you. This is your big step into the next stage of your ongoing journey. You'll remember this, Amber, one day when we ascended together, won't you, Amber? On your ongoing journey, because one day, Amber, you're going to be a big cheese. You're going to be in charge of the whole of Mondstat. But it starts with this ascension. Gives you a free wish. Everyone's got to get ascended then. Free wishes. You need to get your wishes. I'm going to have to make Kaya... Kaya's going to be as strong as I can make him. Strong as an ox, mate. Wishes. If there's wishes involved... Now there's wishes... Because I ain't paying any money. All of my wishes have to come through the game. And I am informed that at some point the free flow of materials and chests and wishes and crystals, all that starts to slow down once you've found it all. Once you've opened all the chests, they're all opened. It's not like a free for all. Once you've had your free wishes, you've had your free wishes. You'll still earn them through your weeklies and your dailies and your stuff, but you know it's not going to be as they're not going to come as thick and fast as they do in the early game. I'll tell you that, or I'm told. So yeah, I want my wishes. So I will now have to ascend everyone. But look, this is a big day for Amber, isn't it, Amber? It's a big day for you. You're getting ascended. It's your first step along the journey of champion of Mondstat, ruler of Mondstat. That statue out there with the hands, Amber, one day they'll tear that down and they'll put up a big statue of you instead. But it starts with this. Let's go. Throw that away. We don't need that now. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah, as fast as riding the wind.
As fast as riding the wind, which is pretty fast, I imagine. Base HP has gone up. Base defense, it's all gone up, Amber. You're a bit more chuffer now, a bit more of a tough chuffer now, Amber. The attack hasn't gone up, though. The attack stayed exactly the same. So that's rubbish. But yeah, every arrow finds its target new. That sounds handy. When your main thing is shooting arrows, sounds handy for them all to all find their target. That'll be good. Rosaria then. Let's level you. Blue book. That's fine. One more, and then some of these. Yeah, it seems like I'm wasting XP, but it's only a little book. Right, go. You've been level 20'd, and now you're going to be ascended, providing I've got the equipment. So I know it's a bit forward, Rosie. I know it's a bit forward. Oh, you can't be. I'm missing some shield things, whatever they are. Thanks. Good. Well, that's all right, because do you know what, Rosie? I thought it was going to be a bit forward of me to try and ascend you on our first date. It's not a date, is it? She's part of our crew. But you know what I mean? I thought it was a bit forward of me, Rosie. I think we should run around a bit together first before I start ascending you. It will be a bit of a problem for you, though, Rosie, because you will be the weaker of our team. But, you know, watching you wield that knife just makes me think you can handle yourself, so I shouldn't worry. I need to work out where I get those, whatever those little shield things from. Another time, maybe. You don't have to do everything at once. And Noelle, what are we on? Noelle has been ascended in the past. She was my first ascension. Lisa, though. Although you might not be in the team right now, Lisa. Don't worry. We're still showing you love. Lisa, we're still showing you love. Level 19. All the way. Level 20. So we haven't forgotten you, Lisa. We haven't forgotten you. We're going to ascend you too. Yeah, we've got all the bits. Got all the bits, Lisa. Hold on to your... What's that? Is that a flower? Hold on to your flower. That sounds wrong, doesn't it, for me to say hold on to your flower? Hold on to your... Not a dress, anyways. Your smock. Hold on to your... Hold on to your shorts. Hold on to something, Lisa. You're about to be ascended.
Surely you don't want me working overtime. That would be no good.
That would be no good. She always sounds like she's trying to talk you into bed, doesn't she? She always sounds like she's fruity, isn't she? She always sounds like she's trying to talk you into bed. Now, I find that like more... Well, I'm not turned on by any of these characters, right? But I find the like sexuality of the persona of the flirty, oh, I'm trying to talk you into bed, oh, find that to be more like sexy than actually just dressing them up sexy. Do you know what I mean? Her saying sexual things or alluding to sexual things, or it being me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing it in my brain. Maybe she's not being sexual. Maybe it's happening in my brain. But I find that more rude than old chuffing Lady Gaga over here. So there you go. I forgot to read what her new talent was, so I forgot. I don't know what it is now, but she's got one. And she's level 20. Okay, we're all good with
Don't we
that.
have a job to do?
I don't know. Don't get rude. Don't be rude. She's a bit rude, isn't she? Don't we have a job to do? She's cross. Don't get cross with me. If you're going to be like that, Rosie, you're going to find out pretty quick that it takes me fucking ages to do anything. And where's my new button? That's what I want to know. Right, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. Oh, I couldn't ascend her, could I? She's the only one without a new button. Right. Let's have a look. What have you got a new button then? Don't think so. What about... Where's your new button? I haven't got any new buttons. Shooting the arrows. Go Baron Bunny. Or is that it? No, I can't see it because of my thing. Tip me up. It's that. No, it's not that, is it? It's not a new button, it's a passive talent. Oh. Oh! Passive? Passive? Oh! Oh! Well, rubbish. I want more buttons. I don't need any more buttons, do I? I've got enough buttons. We'll be happy with what we got. Fine. Passive? You mean it just goes on in the background?
Us lazing around like this.
Do you hear it echo then? Do you hear the echo? The reverb on her voice? That's a nice touch. Well done. Well done, the people who make this. Well done. Someone needs to just light one of those candles up there. Good job. Amber's here. I think someone needs to set fire to those as well. God likes them on fire. God, I was talking to God. He told me he liked them on fire. Look, I can't get down there, though. Why can't I go down there? I'll just go out this door. No, you chuffing well won't. We've only got one door in this place. Let's do a fashion show. Nun fashion show. Now who's the saucy nun, Victoria? I thought it was you because of your knee-length skirt. She's cross. I thought it was you because your knee-length skirt and, you know, showing a bit of knee and those baby Jane shoes with the unnecessary strap across the top of the ankle. But no. Turns out these days you get nuns with fishnet stockings, Lady Gaga sort of swimming costume thing that they wear. You know, like Beyonce in that video. They wear like swimming costumes.
Report it to the church.
Right, I don't know what they're called. It's a whole new additional effect or a buff. Okay, so it's good. It's good that you get these things, but I wish that child would stop questioning me. Can I help you? Have you come to confess, my child? Hey, less of the child. Rude. I'm the chief nun. Amber's going to be head of the chuffing. Amber's going to be in charge of the knights. I've come here to take over the religion. I'm the head nun. I'm the pope. I'm the anti-pope. The pope's male. I'm the anti-pope. I'm the female pope killer. Basically, I'm a big cheese round here. I'll have you know, Victoria. Have you not seen? I've got a special wimple and everything. Is there anywhere good to go in Mondstat? I'll ask her that. Go on then. She's a nun. What would she know? She's not out partying. My child, I sense whatever grave sin you carry with you is weighing heavily on your heart. See, she's rude. It's just like Amber. They don't like her. None of them like her when they see Rosie coming. They'd like get their cob on with her. The best place for you now is surely the confessional. Just kidding. I say that to everyone. Oh, she's only cheeking me. Please don't come with trivial questions. Surely it's not a trivial question. Sharp people always make enemies of others. Some people were born in the sun and thus take light and warmth for granted. I'm a sharp character, aren't I, Rosie, with your sharp headband? Love, piety, holiness, all these wonderful things were built on the blood and tears of sinners. That's heavy. Can you all not see, or do you just look away? Right. Just, in that case, don't ask or think about it too much. When sin comes knocking, judgment will soon follow. Hey! Take what I've said as a warning. Take this with you too. I hope it... Oh, I'm getting something. I'm getting something. A blood-stained goblet? What's going on at this church, mate? Blood-stained goblet. That's mine now. That's mine now. I'm having that. That's mine. I'm putting that on. Blood-stained goblet. Where is it? We'll have that. Sounds just right for this one. Bloodstained goblet. New. It's a goblet of Eon... What's all the words? Eonathem. 6%. Defense, attack. 2-piece physical damage. 4-piece defeating an opponent increases charged attack. So it's just damage and defense. But it's weird because it's like primary... Like, why would you put the two together? Why would you have damage and defense? I suppose you want to be a bit of a tank. But you either want more crit damage, more damage... Or you want more defense, not two together. I don't know, maybe you do want two together. Attack and defense in one. Fine, that's yours now anyway, because you're a psychotic nun, and it looks like it suits you. So yeah, you can have that.
This isn't a conversation for children.
Out we go. It's time to leave God behind, where he belongs, in the cathedral. He, she, they, it. And out into the real world, where God is unconfined, flying about through the air like elements. Paimon, I'm still thinking Paimon is a creature of God. You know, I still think Paimon's a god. Look, we look like the wings. Look, my wimples like the wings. Took some time to load in then. That statue looks like it suits us. Has she got tight pants on or something? Because she seems to be shaking her bum a bit. Perhaps her pants are a bit tight. Right, he looks like he wants to talking to. Six-fingered Ose. No thanks. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm going up here. I'm going up here, so I'm going up here. We're going up here to enjoy ourselves on the statue. Where we like going when we get a new character. Careful now. Just do the careful walk. Do not fall off there. There you go. Not a pro gamer for nothing. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, the sun. Dazzling me. Ah, my eyes. Ah, the sun. But in a minute, the sun will pass. Everything one day will pass. Everything soon will pass. Everything passes like waves. The sun will pass, and the night, the sunset, we'll get a lovely shot of the sunset with our new character in the hands of the... Is that an angel? Held aloft anyway. Our new character held aloft. Welcome to Mondstat. Look, there's the town. All this one day can be yours. It's Amber's, really. It's Amber's, really. She'll prove it, look. She's going to fire a burning arrow into someone's building. Like that. Set fire to the roof. Well done, Amber. She's quite gothic, isn't she? Quite grey kid. See, look, the sun's going to go down. We're going to get a lovely shot with the sky. It's going to change colour. That's going to be nice. Suits you as well with your purples and your reds, doesn't it? Does purple and red a clash, or does it go?
Negotiable, except over time.
I suppose we can negotiate it then. There you go. Look at that. The sun. Look at you burning in the sun. Look at that. My face has got to be moved for a second. There she is. That's my screen grab. That's my new desktop background. Yes. Do you know what, though? What a stream. We managed to get my first, luck character. Luck character. I talked it up. I said you weren't going to have it. I got a crappy bow. Said it weren't going to happen. 2 wishes. Boom. Character. I don't know. Kamisato Katiato, or whatever her name is. She can wait. Maybe I'll never get her. This is what I got. I'm happy with it. Look at her glowing red in the sun. Cool as Chuff. Isn't she? She's a cool chuffer. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single. If you do that, one day you'll poke your eye out. That'll fly off your finger and it'll poke you in the eye. Hugely successful stream. This weekend, I'm playing Genshin Impact on stream. That's what I'm doing this weekend. It's only for fun. It's only for my mental health and well-being. That's all I'm worried about this weekend.
Live each day to the fullest.
All right, it's hard work as well, and it's my job.
That is what
All
life in
right.
Mondstat is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Life in Mondstat is all about working hard. Yeah, I'm not allowed to have fun. Sorry. Right, Chuffer. What we're going to do next stream is we're going to push the story mode. Next stream of Genshin Impact, I'll get it all set up so that when we start, I'm ready with the story mode and we're straight into it, doing it. So there'll be exciting things happening. We'll learn more about our new character. We'll see her attacks. We'll is that someone ringing the bells at the cathedral? Listen. It's all well and good now that the sun's gone down to start ringing those bells, but is that somewhere up in the sky up there? Is that something up in the sky? It's all well and good to start ringing the bells now. The sun's gone down. People are trying to sleep, mate. Yeah, next stream we've got, like, you know, story mode to get on with. Something else that's big this weekend is I'm going to start playing the film. I'm going to start playing the my film, the film that I made, the independent game movie film. I'm going to start broadcasting it on Twitch. So probably tomorrow, because it's in my world, it's nearly 10 o'clock in my world here now. It's 9/11, like that day where they blew up the 9/11. It's not. It's 21:11. The time. It's the time. 10 minutes past. It's 10 minutes past 9. I'm gonna go and get some dinner, you know, and stuff like that. I might not be on again this evening. Tomorrow, in the daytime, I'm gonna try and play that film, or it might be in the evening, and we do this in the daytime. I don't know. Try and get that sorted tomorrow as well, and then do it again on Sunday. Play it twice. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? And then we're back into a week of YouTube streaming and the occasional Genshin Impact evening. So you be good, my little podcast. I'll see you on. What a chuffing. Thank you for being here. I'm not going to do another role unless Juzzy and Citrusama. I'm not going to do another set of roles unless you're both here. Well, I'll say that now.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Everything is negotiable. Apparently. So yeah, but yeah, I'll save the roles because, like I said, I do want to save them up. I'll save them up. But thank you for being here. Thank you for lending your luck. I hope you have similar luck. I hope everyone else. I hope the luck of what happened here rubs off on everyone else. I hope that everyone else has similar. If you perceive that as good luck, if you think I'm being mean and giving you bad luck because you thought it could be better because you could have got Kamisato Atato, fair enough. I hope you have your own luck. Whatever's good for you. You be good, my little podcast. I'll be back anon.